Almost got caught unawares there with my glasses off. Got my glasses off today.
And the high eye.
Almost. It's a very special show today. One, because we allowing Aton to sit at the table with us, which is never allowed, except on certain days. But he's with us today.
Hello.
No one said to talk yet.
Oh, damn.
Sorry. But we do got the strong one here.
Yo. What?
Yes. And we got our good friend, Christian the Wobbles right here. We know him as the Waffle. Yes, and we got one part of Hall & Oates today. We got Oates back there. He's in control of the starship. We got the legendary GF in the house with us today. Yes, ready to take that gentleman's
ready
jack.
to take
pop, pop. And I mean, I don't even know why I have to mention it, but we got Aton here.
Hi
Hello,
again.
Aton.
Hi.
We have one more in the room.
One more?
You may not know about.
Oh, we got one more. Yes, the old man is here.
Well, not only the old man, but we have a caller in from the nonprofit bobotoken.com.
Oh shit.
There he is.
We have Bobo the convict up in here.
There he
The
is.
criminal now. Look at that. He's hiding. Because there's an APB out for Bobo.
Bobo's in the house.
But I like that image you're using there, Bobo.
What do you have to say?
What's up, man?
Hey, old Bobo.
What's up?
He's free. They've freed
Okay.
Bobo.
Justice for Bobo.
Justice for Bobo.
We're going to start that. Justice for Bobo.
Bobo ain't
Then we're going to start doing, marches for Bobo. March for Bobo. You know what I mean? All that.
Where you
What's
gonna
going
march?
on, guys?
Chilling, man. How you doing?
I'm doing all right. I don't see you guys. Am I supposed to see you or no?
You don't
I
have
don't
to
see you. That's
You know what?
Okay, all right. There you guys.
You know what we look like, man. It's all right. You feeling alone, Doc? Where you out in Argentina or Texas? Where you at?
No. Fuck Texas. I love to all of Texas fans. Love to all of them, all of the supporters that have always been down with us for all of our respective bands. But fuck Texas. Right now,
Damn.
All right.
Right now,
Means
I'm
that with love.
way down South America, Buenos Aires. That's where I'm at. I made it.
You made it.
I made it, man.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Man. Oh yeah,
So,
that's right. GF's not wearing
okay.
his headphones. That's why you can't hear him, huh? That's
Yo, I can hear. I'm over here.
we got to get you a special headphone for your hat.
Looking like a
What's
DJ.
up, GF? What's up, Uncle?
What up?
What up, man?
What's up,
Come on,
Bobo?
man. All right, you can hear me now?
I can hear you now.
No, we're all good. We could hear you fine, man. You ain't got to be talking twice.
No, I heard everything you said. I miss you.
Your manager's in the deep
I
south.
I didn't know because sometimes you can be working with. I can be working with Third World Wireless. You know what I mean?
True that.
I don't know.
Yeah, you are in the Tina.
So but it's good. It's good that I can see you guys. You can see me and all good. But yeah, justice for Bobo.
Well, we know you're free,
We miss you, dude.
and we appreciate that.
Yeah, man.
And now for the complete story.
Yeah. Yeah. Why don't you give us an indication on what the hell had happened? We didn't tell nobody nothing here, so everybody's like, "What happened with Bobo?"
I heard he got some parking tickets up front of the building here.
I heard he stole a donut from a donut shop.
Damn,
Come on.
The rumors are
Come
just
on.
rapid right
Somebody
now.
else got to come with another rumor, man. Come on. No.
Um,
All right. What?
I heard you were driving while black.
Well, that definitely happened.
That's hard enough.
How many encounters with the popo do you have?
In the last month?
All of those scenarios are definitely possible in Texas. All of them.
Well, look, Bobo.
But,
Well, you got hate for Texas for some reason.
Bobo,
Well,
look.
he didn't get busted in Texas.
This is to you.
Oh,
This is to you, and this is to Texas, bro.
Cheers.
Bobo, my manager.
Keeping you honest all the time.
yeah, man. Cheers, bros.
Salud.
Busy guys down there. But check it out.
I don't believe it.
Well, I'm waiting right now. I'm lucky that I had some Cali Blaze down here that I brought from last time, so I have a stash here.
Oh, you left the stash. Smart man. See, Bobo's not dumb. Bobo's
not dumb.
He's smart.
Wicked smart.
Wicked smart.
Thinking ahead.
You know what I'm saying? But man, when they got me, they said, "Are you holding any drugs up in here? Is there anything that's gonna poke me? Gonna stick me? Gonna kill me? You have any more drugs in here?" I said, "I don't have any drugs, period." Them motherfuckers with the twang, they be like, them drugs, you know what I mean? They just wanna, oh my God.
Is that,
Hey,
listen, Mr. Correa. Mr. Correa. Is that your name, Correa? What you got in that bag? Something that's gonna stick me? You got any other drugs in here? I need you to tell me right now, because it's going to be worse for you if I stick myself.
When did this happen?
God damn it.
This happened last week.
What, they pulled you over at the airport?
I'm just like walking, minding my business, and then they kind of like,
yeah.
What the fuck? Walking around minding my business.
Just minding my own business.
Oh, my God.
I was just minding my own business, and, I wasn't bothering nobody.
And they just jammed you up like that?
And just, they took my ticket. They actually took my ticket, and I'm walking onto the plane. I'm in the airway. And all of a sudden, two people, they waiting for me. So I didn't even get to the plane. I got stopped in like damn near the middle. And
They give you any reasoning or why or what they thought, or they were
it's right now probably I shouldn't give out too much of the case.
Okay.
Yeah.
Case.
It's not conducive to his case.
Okay, let me know.
For him to speak up on it.
We'll just say this, is that there was an error in protocol, and I got the worst end of it.
You got the short end of the protocol.
I got the short end of the stick. I've experienced 9,500, and now I've experienced their equivalent in Texas.
Wow.
Well, we applaud you.
I was in the blues, man. Man. All I know is one thing: I am tired of fucking bologna and cheese sandwiches like a motherfucker. I'm tired of that shit. I'm tired of it.
Free Bobo.
Free Bobo. He is free.
Free Bobo.
And then the crazy thing was that after I was released, and then one cop says, "What are you doing in Texas?" And then he says, "I know who you are. But what are you doing in Texas?" I said, "I'm out of Texas. This is a stopover. This is the last you seeing of me. Peace out."
I'm peace.
Wow.
I'm peace out.
I'm peace, man.
Well,
I have no clue what you did, but I know that whatever that crime was, for you to get into trouble while the rest of these real crimes be happening, come on.
Yes.
For real.
What
Great
a
point.
clown show.
Great point.
You got real in-your-face crimes all the time right now, and you got to get this?
Great
Come
point.
on.
Oh, man.
I couldn't have said it better.
There was one guy that was in there for having an empty cart.
no.
What?
Cart. It was empty.
Texas is like that.
Yeah. Yes, Texas is like that.
There was a little bit of residue on the bottom. You know what I'm saying?
0.001%.
Hey, it's like this, bro.
That's retarded.
Anyone who has been through Texas, you always hear the stories. Hey, don't fuck around in Texas. Well, there's a reason for that. It's a zero tolerance state, meaning no matter what amount you have, they are taking your ass in if it's illegal. It doesn't matter what it is. If they don't take you in, consider yourself lucky. But you better take stock. Did they write you a ticket? Did they, they issue you something? Because if not, you're going to have yourself a warrant out there, and then they double stacking on you. But realistically, you got to watch your shit when you come or go out of Texas. Straight the fuck up, especially through a checkpoint.
Yep.
Especially through a checkpoint, because they will fucking snatch you the fuck up. They don't care.
Man, I guess I just haven't been through Texas in a while because
I remember they're having a checkpoint.
If there's no reason to go, then don't do it.
I'm not.
You know, and don't be yelling out there smoke train.
Hey, listen.
You know,
Hey, listen. I got lucky. I got lucky. So, you know, I got lucky, right? On a solo run that I did, it was Busy Bone and myself. We were doing a tour together, but we were, you know, different transportation, obviously, right? And, you know, it was one of those things where our bus driver did not know at the time to go the other way, you know, up north. I can't remember what highway that is, but not to
40.
Stay away from the bottom.
That's where all the
Stay from the
checkpoints are.
bottom.
Right. He went to the bottom.
Oh.
Right?
I've been down there.
And so, you know, obviously they board our bus. They find out, and the fucking bus driver tells them, "Yeah, I got Be Real from Cypress Hill up in here."
Oh,
And okay. Sure enough, they come on the bus. But fortunately for us, it's younger agents coming on the bus.
know the music.
Hey, Be Real, what's up, man? I'm a fan, man. But
Sorry, I got a bus.
Hey, but
man.
check
My
this.
boss.
The thing is, you got to give me something because we have to bring dogs in here, and you know he's got to be able to clear. Just give me something, right? And I'm thinking, all right, he's willing to work with me if we could just clear the bus. You know, like so I come and I give him this jar. It's like not even a half ounce in the fucking jar, right? And he was like, you know. The thing is, I got to bring that dog in here, and if he doesn't clear it, I got to take somebody to jail. You might as well just give me whatever it is because I know you guys, and you guys aren't just traveling with this, and I don't want to have to take anyone to jail. Yeah. So I said, all right, cool. I fucking went and got the big bag. It was like it was close to
Big
a pound.
bag.
It was just under a pound.
Real bag.
Because the dog ain't trained to smell something small. It's made to smell, or it's trained to smell something sizable, right? Like over a pound or a pound and over, right? And he wasn't gonna clear that bus with just that little fucking half ounce, right? And I knew that, and so I said, "Fuck it, here." And he goes, "Hey, how much is this?" And I totally undersold it. I was like, "Oh, that's like a half a pound." It's maybe a quarter pound. And he was like, "Really?" I'm like, "Yep." Because I wasn't gonna tell him it's a fucking pound, right? And he goes, "Okay, pick
Imagine
some."
walking out the door
So
with
he
that
says,
bag.
so out of nowhere he says, "Pick someone." And we're like,
Damn.
"Pick someone for what?" He goes, "One of you guys got to walk this off the bus and throw it in that fucking big bin
Container, right?
over there. We can't touch it. If we touch it, one of you guys got to go to jail."
Who'd you pick?
We picked, it was Ennis. We picked Ennis. Ennis had to do the walk of shame down there.
That's a fucked up walk.
And we were all pretty much, you could see us like fucking kids in the window, like crying.
I see that.
I'm like, no. We had just got that pack, man. It was fresh.
I seen that container.
And you know, they fucking made him dump it. Let him get back on the bus. Hey, be on your way. Have a good show. Only because we were honest about it. If we had said, "Nah, we don't got nothing," and they bring the dogs on and the dogs find that other pack, then one of us is going to jail. But because I was honest with them and I brought that pack
Painfully.
he had never seen a pack like that. Boom! Right in his
packs.
What would happen today, though, if you were in that same situation?
I would imagine
today.
I would imagine that him and his boys called some of their other boys and said, "Hey, there's a fucking pack in this fucking this bin right now.
Hell yeah, they did.
When we come off shift,
Wouldn't you
go in and you fucking get it."
Absolutely.
Because that shit was fire. What were you asking me, GF?
I said, same circumstances today like it happened yesterday. You think they'd be as cool? Because you're talking about, this is Texas we're talking about, right?
Still zero tolerance. They have to go by what their protocols are.
Depends if you got California plates on your car or not.
What was that?
That's Bobo.
Oh, Bobo's still here. Oh, that's right. Sorry, Bobo.
I ain't been gone for that long, man. Man.
I didn't know you were still in the cut with us, dog.
Man, you know what I mean?
You gotta leave him up.
Don't worry, man. I mean, I guess I'll sit in the corner, and then when I get there, you know what I mean? I lost the seat at the table.
No, you ain't lost a seat.
I'm just
dog.
a filler, bro.
He's a filler, dog. Everyone knows this.
Cream filling.
Yo, you want to know
Wow.
something? Another thing that was crazy is that, you know, when you have somebody in the joint, an officer that recognizes you, the last thing you want them to do is start calling you by your first name.
Eric.
Because it makes you feel really sus. You know what I mean?
Listen, Eric. I want to be honest with
it's
you.
Like, all right, I want everybody, because then we had to get on this motherfucking machine that X-rayed us to see if we had anything on.
In case you keistered
anything.
something. In case you keistered some.
They took it there.
Yeah, in case he
Man,
keistered some
this
meth
is-
over.
I didn't
across
know
the
about
border.
any of this.
Yo, well, let me tell you.
I thought you were just joking about it earlier.
I'm gonna bring back and show you guys the inmate handbook that they give. They give you a
Damn.
booklet.
They thought you was the keister bunny.
I mean, I don't know what the fuck. You know what I mean? So everybody was like, boom, you know.
They were waiting
So
for you to
they
lay a
call
keister egg, huh?
Gonzalez.
What did they book?
William.
What did they book you on? What did they find?
Johnson. Huh?
What did they find if they
They would have found the keister egg.
what did they find in
They
your
would've found
keister?
They would find whatever it is you had on you or in you. And
But-
this is after them checking you like 15 times already before. Okay? They're looking into your inner body depths. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yep.
So, but the dude was like calling everybody by their last name, you know, like Gonzalez, Williams, Johnson. Then it got to me, Eric.
He can't even sir you, dog.
I'm like, come on, man.
No mister, no sir. Eric!
Eric, you can step up.
Eric, you got some major
And then they
heat
look
with
at-
the
you know,
popo.
I don't need people to be looking at me like, yo, man, what's going on? Is he an informant?
Like they know
You know
him.
what I mean?
Fuck you, I know him.
You know, so then when I finally went into the cell that they had me wait in, because you know when you pay post bail, you have to wait like 8 hours, 6 to 8 hours. So I actually got into the cell with a motherfucking mat. I mean, I had a cellmate.
Yeah, the cellmate, mate.
In Texas.
Look
Yeah,
at that. Look at it. He put his head down. You saw that?
Yeah.
But that was a nice logo drop. Do it again. Boom.
I want that.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
I
man.
think I came correct. You know, I started out with this.
Yeah, I mean, you seem like you rebounded properly. You seem like the rebound is. it's a
He's
rebound.
had some bad luck with the popo though, man. From the incident that happened
30
in front of
days.
here,
Just 30 days.
dude. You got some.
February
You
was
know,
a long
the
month.
thing is that, you know, the one song that I kept in my head throughout that whole ordeal was that song by Shaggy. It wasn't me.
It wasn't me.
That's
But was it not
I
you?
just kept I just in my head. I was just boom, 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 boom. It wasn't me. It wasn't me, man. It just wasn't me. It wasn't me. I didn't do it.
All right. Somehow I don't believe that.
It wasn't me. Well, I'm glad you're free, man. I'm glad you're free.
Yeah, I'm free, man. Free Bobo. Justice for Bobo.
Justice.
Hashtag that. We're gonna make shirts. You know.
Make a big one for me now. I need like a 3 or 4X.
Yeah, I know you big guy.
You gonna hook me up? You gonna hook me up?
Yeah.
He's
yeah,
got
of
to.
course.
He's
I'm
got to
your
hook.
manager.
He's got to hook
I'm
his.
your manager.
He's got to hook the manager.
Eep. They're lucky you didn't hit the eep on them.
Yeah, you got to hook
You know?
the manager up, man. What kind of shit
Got
is
to
going
hook
on?
that up. So yeah. So that's it, man. So you know, I figured that I would chime on in and check in with y'all.
Hey, what
and all
time
that
is it?
good stuff. Huh?
What time is it over there for you?
8 hours. ago.
It's 5 hours ahead of you guys.
All right.
5
Okay.
hours?
Yeah, and on Sunday so when on
5
Sunday
hours?
when the time changes, it'll be 4 hours.
Okay.
Well, all right then.
We're getting
You know,
closer and
so-
closer.
Argentina
I
doesn't
would
change
check in
time.
with you guys. I would check in with you guys again. I would try to do some location stuff.
Sounds
you
good.
know, and everything and do it like that. And I'm gonna keep my ass out of trouble.
From the local
Please,
jail.
please.
Yeah,
come
don't go
back.
to jail out there, Papa. There's not much.
But you know what?
There's
They
not
don't
much.
do bail bonds out here.
Yeah, there's not much I
No.
could do for you out there, dog. The doctor does. I don't know what I could do, dog. Over here, I got you. Over there,
Over there, no. I'll be lost.
Over there, you just got.
Locked up abroad.
Well, I hope you have a lot of Cali Blaze with you, man.
yeah.
Stay blazed
good.
up.
I'm good. I'm good with the flavors. Things are good.
Word up, Eric Bobo, everyone.
Bobo.
Peace out, bro. We miss you.
Peace.
There you have it.
The Nighthawk.
The Nighthawk.
There it was.
Hey, have you guys been talking about at all what happened with the old man?
Yeah, I
Moving
mean,
that card?
it's a constant conversation. All right, let me give you context here, Christian. I mean, because, Steph Tone's always here, so he knows. There's a spirit in the building we call the old man. And occasionally he shows himself in doing certain things, right? Steph Tone and GF have not seen any indications yet, but
I'm waiting. I got the rig ready for him.
yes. Last week, when we were playing our hot box card game, right beforehand, we had been talking about the old man, and GF is constantly calling for him to, sort of show himself in some sort of way, right? Now, in the middle of the game, unbeknownst to us, because we were all just conversating, C-, look, here it goes right here, look.
Whoa.
And that's not altered. That's not
Dude,
like
that's picked up.
Yeah, it's lifted.
we have no special effects here, bro. I will not pay for such things, right? Now, no, C was talking with us. He didn't even notice that it happened. A fan that watches time-stamped it and sent it to us so that we could see, hey, he called for the old man and the old man showed up and no one even paid attention.
Whoa.
So this was the conversation that GF is alluding to about the old man and moving the card like that.
If he could lift that card, he could hit 2 clicks.
I think he could do a lot.
Could probably do a lot.
Hell yeah.
He's just doing the minimum because, he will not be told what to do.
He will not be told.
But I was watching the show the next day, and I just happened to come in when you said GF was sitting right there, and I know for sure that this isn't no illusion, man, because we talked about it earlier. This really happened, and I called out for it. And I want to apologize to the old man because he responded so quickly that, maybe I got some type of rapport with the old man. So I want to apologize to the old man.
Right on.
But I want to apologize for missing what you did. But I'd still like to see a little bit more, man, because if you responded that quickly, man, maybe you'll take a dab hit. Maybe you'll take a shot. But I want to see more, man. But I do believe, I 100% believe what happened, and there's no trickery or none of that.
No, there's no trickery.
I'm telling you, people, there's no trickery. But
if I had special effects, I'd be running all kinds of shit on these motherfuckers.
Yeah, we ain't got that shit down here.
We ain't got it right here.
It's not a special effect. I mean, the only thing you could, if you look at it, it would be like, those tricks when people used to have like a little nylon wire.
Like a little string.
A little string.
The
And
C- don't have
remember,
that.
like those, like,
And
but we were all here.
And he doesn't have the skill set to pull that off in front of us.
And we were here.
And we were right here.
And we would have
The
seen
thing
it.
is that it, like where you're sitting is where C- was
Right-
sitting, and the
right
cards
there.
were right there, right in front of him. And he put the cards down, and we were all talking. You could see he's like immediately saying something to somebody, and the fucking card pops up off itself and goes.
You can see the airflow is not enough there to lift the car.
No.
wait to see his face in the smoke.
Yeah. Oh no. There's been faces in our smoke, like people have caught it, for sure.
Skulls.
So you know it's a man? You know it's a man?
Spirits are.
I am pretty. I'm like 98%. It's the old man.
I'm surprised.
I believe it's because look, the owner of the buildings that build this building and like a string of buildings downtown built them in the 50s. Him and his family owned these buildings. He passed away, but the family still manages all these fucking buildings down here. So for me, I think it's him attached to his buildings, something he was proud of and all that shit. So he stays on guard right here. Anybody gets out of fucking pocket, he shows himself. And sometimes just because he wants to let everybody know he's here, he'll show himself.
He did.
Yeah.
He called the popo on Bobo.
He called the popo on Bobo. Or maybe he saved Bobo from the popo.
Maybe, too.
Man,
Well, you don't even know that story. Did you watch any of the show last week or anything like that?
I watched little bits here and there when I
Did
see
you
them.
hear about the Bobo story?
Probably not.
Okay,
no.
so Bobo, unbeknownst to him, his license plate got swapped
I know
out.
that story.
Someone stole a car like his and randomly swapped that license plate out
On his car.
on his car.
And he didn't know.
So he's coming here, right?
No
and
way.
and some highway patrols get behind him, and he notices it. So he makes sure that he tries to get to the street. And before you know it, like right when they pull him over, there's like 15 cars waiting on him.
Yeah, I saw that.
And they thought he stole that car because the plates were swapped out. And he went through this whole shit with them, like saying, "Nah, this is my fucking car. I own this car. I've had it for 3-4 years." And then they come to find that the plate got swapped out. But when he first got pulled over, Kenji comes in. We're all at the desk down there, and he says, "Hey, man, they got somebody outside, guns drawn. It might go down right now." So we all go out there to, witness, and these guys are filming. Aton's falling in love with one of the cops out there.
Oh my god.
She's so hot.
She was sexy.
I'm sorry, she's so sexy. Well, fucking, she's ready to pull the trigger on his friend.
No.
Not really.
Not
but
knowing
that
who it
mean-
was Bobo yet.
No, but every car that they had out there, they had two officers per car. They were all guns drawn.
Cuffed.
They were all guns drawn at Bobo.
Poor Bobo.
Ready.
Man.
One wrong move by Bobo, and he's fucking Swiss cheese right in front of us.
Right there.
But they sorted it out, and they were doing their job. No one can say that they weren't. He did not know he was driving around with a swapped out license plate.
Helicopter and everything.
And then he said on the news, like maybe 4 or 5 days later, he was watching the news, and they were chasing a car just
White
like
BMW.
his. Yeah,
No way.
it might have been the one with his plate on it.
What type of bad juju does Bobo have on him that this shit's happening?
I don't know. Told him come see the doctor. I'll fucking get it all off.
Try to get him
Cleansing.
sorted.
There's something going on. We got to help Bobo. We got to figure it out.
Yeah.
Bobo, we want to help you. We got to get the popo off your backpack.
He's like, help me, help. Please help me.
I'm glad he's smoking, though. At least he's still smoking.
Yeah, he's got some of that Cali Blaze. That is some good shit to have
For real.
No joke.
when you're out in the Tina, buddy.
No
Because
joke.
listen, you could find good weed in the Tina. Like I've found it in the last few years that I was going back there, and there's these cultivators that got fucking that DNA genetics line and some of the Cali flowers, that are popular here now, like some Jungle Boy shit. They might have it out there, and they're cultivating it properly. It's just that it's expensive for motherfuckers out there. Like we can go out there and buy it, and we might haggle, but we'll buy it because we know it's fire.
Cambio.
Out there, it's a harder sell because them motherfuckers ain't got. Not everybody has that money to spend on that. But it's out there now. But like he's looking pretty, man. I mean, he got a fucking nice little jar of some Cali Blaze.
Man, he's got his G-Pen.
He got that Rome.
He got a Rome. Excuse me. That's a Rome. Huh?
Well, it's a G-Pen Rome.
G-Pen Rome. Good for him.
So you ain't wrong about the Rome.
You're wrong about the Rome.
Make that Cali Blaze last. Don't go through it.
Yeah, you better. Yeah, smoke.
Stretch it
yeah.
out.
Yeah,
You know what?
yourself.
I love that gravity ball.
that gravity bong is some shit, right?
I love that. I was hitting it earlier. I love that gravity ball.
We heard you coughing.
Oh, okay. What? What-
You hit it like
you
a
were
boss.
going. You were going.
He wouldn't even hit that. He don't count.
No.
Now what? What? You take a dig at me? You
No,
heard
no,
me
no.
coughing? What we
Don't
say? Like,
jinx.
why did you even have to bring that up? That I was coughing?
We
Why
all-
did you just say, "Yeah, I seen you take that big ass dab
Yup.
But
Yup.
no, you gotta say, yeah, I heard you coughing.
I heard him say it.
I didn't know me and you had heat.
I heard him say it.
Is it the chair? Is it just because that's E-Zone's chair?
It is the chair.
I didn't know
He's
we
trying
had
to live
heat.
up.
No.
He's trying to
even-
live. He's trying to live up to.
B, I even told him when I walked in, I'm like, bro, you look good, man. Something different about you, bro. And he's like, well, I got a little of my, and you take a coughing.
Damn.
Nope. No shots fired at all. I'm smarter
sure?
than E-Zone. Yeah. Pretty smart compared to E-Zone, so yeah.
Okay, well, that's it.
Wow, that was a good one. He ain't here to defend him.
Damn.
They're actually filming a High and Hungry C- in the E Zone for all those wondering where they went. They're not fired. They're not in trouble. They're on assignment for their show, all right? So
A really fun one, too.
yeah, it's a good. They're
Aren't they at Knott's Berry Farm or something?
they might be.
No, like I said though, when you had hit that gravity bomb, I would have been coughing before I even finished it. And you were nowhere near affected the effect I would have been.
Everybody's screaming chop.
Oh, see.
Oh, no.
Oh, we seen no.
Yeah,
That's coming.
Chop,
That's
chop,
hard pass for
chop.
me.
Hang on,
That would cave Aton in.
I'm not going to do it, but let me just see if it's in reach. Oh, man.
Oh yeah, it's total reach.
Shit.
You
I
should-
thought me and Aton were cool, though.
We
man.
are.
I
We're
really-
gravy.
in his for his good health, he should be very cool.
Gravy?
Yes.
Gravy.
Is gravy good?
Uh-oh.
Shiza?
Somebody's here.
Oh boy, somebody's showing up at the front door. Who is it? Not
FedEx.
It is no
Amazon.
It is one of our brothers down there.
It is one of our brothers.
Yes.
100%. Word up. Where we at? Because we're just flying along here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I have a couple shots of Jack in.
I see you did that.
Yes.
I'm sipping mine like like I
Sipping on some.
usually do.
See, you're
Jack is
smart.
good. Gentleman's Jack is good to sip on.
I love to sip on it. I don't believe I took a shot like I did. Well, yeah, I do, but I'm sipping on it now.
Yeah. I feel that. You making beats lately, Waff?
No,
No?
I haven't. We Steph came over a bunch of times and we were working on some music, and then I had a little schmelting accident.
A what? A schmelting accident?
Uh-oh.
You schmelt?
You remember Goldman?
Yeah, you schmelted.
When he's like,
I
looking
let go.
No, I had some. I had some graffiti on my front driveway, on the street, and it said "fuck you" in blue,
Right?
and "fuck" was written with a double C. Must be some Crip.
Some Crips, yeah.
Yeah, City Crips or something like that.
Something.
So I had to get pressure washed off, and Jimbo came over with his big boy pressure washer from the Santa Monica Pier.
Oh
That
boy.
thing is 2,500 psi pressure. We're having fun. Yeah, it comes off great.
All the concrete
So he
coming
goes-
off with it too.
So he drags it back the other way because they're spraying off one of the cars as well, and the hose started kinking.
Oh no.
And I see it kinking, and I'm like, "Oh, that's not good. Let me grab it." And as soon as I grab it, lift the hose up, that thing exploded like an M80 in my hand.
Oh.
And I guess the stream just kind of like shanked my
Of air.
hand. Let it heal a couple of days. Go to the studio up north, come back, and my hand blew up on a Sunday like that, infected.
Ooh.
And I was like, "Oh no!" Right before I had to do bass tracks in the studio.
Mm.
So the doctor went in there. They're like, "Oh yeah, that's infected. What happened?" Explain what happened. They put me on an IV with antibiotics,
Yeah. Flush that shit out real quick.
and then he was in there like, and I didn't want to look, but he's in there
Like
like
he's
he's
eating,
like making some
Like it's
dinner.
nothing.
You know?
like he's eating a steak.
He goes, and I look, and I kind of like, oh, he goes, wow, you feeling that? You shouldn't be feeling anything. And I'm like, no, but I know you're going to town, dude. And I looked afterwards, and I was like, when I saw the hole afterwards,
Did
I
they
was
shoot
like,
you up? At
They
least
shot me
they
up.
shot you up.
But you feel like somebody's,
Yeah, but you're like,
Digging in.
digging in and cutting and
you weren't watching?
tissues being cut. No, I was like, I'm not gonna watch. But I watched when he was done, and I was like, holy fucking crater! It was big. I was like, but it's growing all the way close, like a scar right here, and it's just. But it has to grow in from the bottom. Kenji was telling me that his brother had the same thing. When the doctor sued his hand to get her from a fight,
Yeah.
that
He
there was
split
a
his
tooth.
knuckle.
The tooth was still in there.
Yeah, they didn't. When
After the doctor sewed it together.
Oh,
His
yeah, the
hand-
doctor didn't X-ray his hand and didn't find the piece of tooth that he
You
had
can
knocked
lose your
out.
hand like that.
Yeah.
Who's cut your hand
whose
off?
tooth was?
Well, his
tooth.
His hand blew up. And he
yeah,
got the guy-
Kenji's younger brother got into a fight with a dude twice his size. Dude didn't know that Kenji's brother's like a third-degree Shotokan black belt,
Right.
but more than that, an excellent fighter. Period.
Yeah.
Right, and so he racked this dude. He was about maybe 6'3", 6'4", big guy. He fucking caved homeboy in, but like he broke his tooth off in his fucking fist. He split his knuckle, the top of his knuckle. There was a wedge between his front knuckle, and then there was where the tooth was.
A piece of it,
yeah, they didn't bother X-raying his hand, and he could have lost his hand behind that shit.
Damn.
Did he keep the tooth? When they pulled it out, did
As
he,
a
like,
keepsake.
wear it around his neck and shit?
I mean, when you think about it, like something like, he can hit somebody on the teeth, not even having the tooth stuck in you, but just having the infection from somebody's teeth.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
And you can lose an entire hand or even
Yeah.
an arm because
Yeah,
of that. It's
if
like,
if
fuck.
they didn't catch it on time, yeah, he could have lost
Ooh.
that.
Yeah, I didn't go to the doctor right away. I waited. I looked fine. It's going to heal. And sure enough, it swelled up, and I was like, oh, man. But it's healing now, so it feels a little sore. Feels a little
Well, I hope
numb.
you're playing again soon.
A couple months.
That
There's-
long?
The good thing is, it's the least. It's the only finger on my 10. For my 10 fingers, it's the least. Your thumb
Important.
would be like
The
your
one
left
you
hand
don't.
Thumb.
It's
the one you-
important, but
It's important,
but
but-
you can get away with it being a little off.
Yeah,
playing,
yeah.
like playing.
That's the
yeah.
one. If anything is going to happen to your fingers as a guitar player or bass player, it's that one. If you're right-handed, of course.
Well, what's
It's-
crazy is Jerry Garcia lost these two, right? And then
Naomi,
Iommi, he also lost the tips of his two
He had
inner
somebody
two,
do
right?
these plastic tips for him
That's crazy.
that fitted over his hand
How's
So-
everybody losing their fingers?
because Sabbath was from Birmingham, very industrial back in the '60s,
Okay.
metal industry, and he was working as a summer job. I think he had Tony Iommi had a job in the steel industry, and something happened, Chuck.
Ooh.
And
Yeah.
he lost it, and everybody in the
Yeah.
band was like, "Oh fuck, we're done."
I think that was similar to what happened with Jerry Garcia. He was working another job or whatever. Or I don't know exactly what happened with him because the dead might have already been happening because there's pictures of him playing with all his fingers. Or maybe it happened right before the Dead was created because he was in another band before the Grateful Dead. But he definitely had one of his fingers
Damn.
off. There, I think that's his handprint right there.
Whoa.
You ever meet him?
No, I never got to meet him. I met the other guys though.
Right.
From Grateful Dead, Paul Weir,
Never
and
met those guys.
the other homie. Fuck, it's escaping me right now.
But-
Phil. What is it? Phil something.
I'd never.
Or Lesh something Lesh.
Boy, I threw something out there.
Damn, I can't remember.
I don't know any of those guys.
I've met a few of them. Whenever we go play the Shoreline Amphitheater, like for Lollapalooza, those guys would come down.
I love Shoreline.
So we played two Lollapaloozas, and they were there, and we met them when we were when we graduated to the big stage, because the first one we were playing the small stage, killing it down there, and then that's when they elevated us to the big stage, and that's when we met those guys. We met Joe Montana that day too.
Wow.
Joe Montana came down there
That's too
to
cool.
say hello. It was crazy. We were like standing there with Joe motherfucking Montana hanging out.
Ooh.
That's what it does.
Should any of you have the opportunity to perform at the Shoreline Amphitheater, Sunset
Oh, yeah,
is a
that's amazing.
bitch.
Yeah,
Amazing.
yeah, it is. Hey, that's where I watched.
If you're on stage.
That's where I watched on the first Lollapalooza, right? That's where I watched Soundgarden. I was on mushrooms in the grass area. I was way up in the grass area with Bobo. Or no, Bobo wasn't there. It might have been me and Muggs and a couple of our crew guys. We were on mushrooms watching Soundgarden just tear it the fuck up. And like, we hadn't seen like the mosh pits yet like that. That was my first time like really, really seeing it. And the way that I saw it on mushrooms, I was like, oh my God. I was a fucking,
Look like Braveheart.
oh man, I was a Soundgarden fan forever since that time. I was like, oh my God, these guys are the shit.
Yeah, that was a good
And that was the Bad Motor Finger album.
best record.
So they were killing it, bro. Like
Yeah.
each song was just like
At
the world,
pinnacle.
the whirlwind was happening, and we were just totally peaked out. And there was these chicks that were walking around the festival. They were goth, right? They fucking had black hooded fucking shit on, white painted faces with red lips with red roses, and they were walking around like that, dude. It was a trip. It made my trip like go to a whole other
That was
level.
on
seeing
Lollapalooza?
That was on Lollapalooza.
That's a trip.
Grass area watching Soundgarden on
The
mushrooms.
shoreline where the back of the stage is that huge valley.
Yeah. Well, no. Well, you see the
Up
big,
north, there's
the
another
big
one like that,
Grateful
right?
Dead head back there. Like there's these steps, and you see this big ass, the skull, the top, the head of the
I know I've
Grateful
been there,
Dead
but-
thing.
Is it still there?
It's
a
it's-
premium
People still
venue?
perform? Well, not
last,
right now, but
last time I was there, it was there because
Premium-
that was like their main spot.
you've performed stuff there?
Oh, I love that place. The venue is awesome. The staff is incredible.
Yup.
You know, it's always a good experience.
It's all outdoors?
I'll tell you this:
Outdoors.
the only thing hard
Well,
about
except for under the canopy.
the only thing to me that I was always like, I can't say that I didn't like it, but I wasn't always thrilled with it, was because there were so many seats there. There's not a lot of general admission.
Way more seats.
You know what I mean? And so, when you got a high energy band, it's hard to rock the people. I mean, you can rock the people in seats. They have fun. But as an artist, you're looking for something too, right? And when they're in the seats,
I
it's
know,
just not there.
It's different.
You still
Really?
rock. I mean, you still rock. You go up there and you do your thing. But like when you're used to general admission gigs, everybody's on the floor and there's an energy buildup that happens. And you don't necessarily see that same energy. It's a different energy, I should say. You don't see the same thing because you can't. There's no way to move like this and create it. But I'll say this.
It's a great sounding place.
In that place, the sound is great, but in spite of not having the general admission, people that go there to watch shows, they are fucking amped and they are hyped. They can't really move around a lot, but the up and down, the throw the hands in the air and all that shit, and the crowd participation, yes, they're all about that.
It's a good vibe in that spot.
If you pull a good show off, if you don't pull a good show off, then you lost them wherever you lost them at. And there's always redemption, but you better be fucking good on that last half of the set.
When's the last time either one of you performed there?
It's been a few years.
Like in the last 5 years, for sure.
Yeah, same here. I'm gonna say 6 at Shoreline. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, the last one was with Prophets. Prophets of. Yeah, we played there when the Kappernick thing was happening, right? And we had just put out our shit. They asked us to come play there. That's when we all put on the Kappernick jerseys.
Okay.
And took the knee, and then
How's he doing? Or what's he doing?
I couldn't tell you. They, like
I know he got that really big contract with Nike, but I haven't heard his name in the.
I just don't think any of the NFL teams were going to re-sign him after all that shit. They just don't want that extra, I'm sure he could go play Canadian League and whatever else, but like
Did you think he was good?
he was good. He was good. It's just, they don't want athletes in politics, and they shouldn't
yeah.
they shouldn't
I don't even
dictate
get into the politics
they
part
should-
of it.
they
I
shouldn't-
almost have to, but
they shouldn't dictate to athletes what they say, in terms of their politics or whatever. That's their fucking
right. He went to
That's-
my alma mater.
That's their business.
We
a
both
very
went to
controlled organization.
UNR,
Yeah.
Nevada Reno. We both went there.
Yeah. Well, they don't want someone too outspoken, because then it takes away from the league, and then it puts a whole other light on the fucking league that they don't want. So
You think you'll ever get a chance again?
I mean,
How old is he now?
Look at
Maybe,
Tim Tebow, right? They really never give him a square shot, and he wasn't that bad. I mean, fuck, he took.
Oh, I hate
the Denver Broncos.
Don't get me started on Tim Tebow.
Not a lot of motherfuckers like him, but he didn't get a shot because he was too much.
I didn't like him not because of anything political. I didn't like him because
he beat one of your teams. I know.
You know, I was a Raider fan, and all we had to do was get by Denver. We were going to the playoffs, and I'm like, oh, we got this, man. Tebow lit us up. He lit us up for like 5 touchdowns.
You see that? Yet he wasn't good enough.
He lit us up. He was the difference from beating the Raiders, but
It wasn't about his skills. They made his life story.
They made his religion his problem there.
there you go.
Politics and religion, they don't want.
Yeah.
Listen, they don't mind if you know, if you say something or voice your opinion, as long as it's not extra. When it's
At the time.
when it's extra, that's when they're gonna put the cap on you.
You can get away with it a little bit more now. Now that they can speak their
Did
mind.
y'all see the new South Park?
No.
I don't care what anyone says about censorship. If South Park can say the fucking shit they say, you have a great time, people. South Park just says everything all the time,
not
and they're
Dr. Seuss.
raw.
South Park is indeed raw like a motherfucker.
Raw.
You know what, though?
And that's on TV.
But you know why?
Dr.
Because
Seuss is
everybody.
When I hear somebody talk about, oh, that's controversial, I'm like, nah, you don't know controversial because you missing it right in your face.
Yeah.
You're right. I think just so many people like South Park that they get a pass.
Yeah, that shit is that.
I
shit
know
is
that they had an
priceless.
episode with you guys, right?
I think
They had a Papa Shango episode.
Yeah.
But I'm not about Papa Shango, but it was in the episode.
But because they talk about shit that's relevant to right now, and they call it out, and that's why no one goes after them because they're actually calling the shit out. You know what I mean? In the rawest
In
of
South Park?
ways. Yeah.
If you exist in the form of a cartoon, you could say whatever the fuck you want.
But
Almost.
is South Park? Is it
Almost.
still current? Are they still making
Yeah.
new ones?
Yeah.
Yeah. you're
Raw.
like,
They
I'm
just
gonna
did-
start
they-
watching again.
They just did one based off the vaccination. They
Oh,
made it
dude,
like it was
the
it
raw
was
shit
crazy.
I ever saw on television. I was like, this is amazing.
What's
Yeah.
in the what's the message behind when you watch it? What do you feel is the message behind it? The vaccination one, for instance.
You have to watch it.
Call
Yeah,
it
you
out.
have
I
to
gotta watch.
Trying
I
to
gotta watch.
explain-
I mean, either they're
It's-
bagging on it
it's
or
like-
they're promoting it, right?
They're
both.
doing both.
They're doing both.
But it's in a way that it's hilarious.
It's priceless.
Is it Family Guy kind of on the same level too?
No,
Not
on
like that.
Not like South Park.
Not like that. I mean, they're right there, but I mean,
Yeah, it's not the same.
South Park is way the fuck over the top.
When you think
And been there for a long time.
Yeah, when you think South Park, I always think about the Mr. Hanky episode. That's the one that
then
always
you're
stuck
gonna,
out.
Then you're gonna
And they got
love,
way
you're
more
gonna
than
love
that.
this new one.
Oh, I'm on it. I'm on
But
it.
that one is the
HBO
one
Max,
that,
right?
that left such a mark. When you first saw that, you're like,
Oh, you know
you never
what?
seen
I'm
that
on
one?
it.
You never
Oh
seen-
yeah. I've seen
you've
that one. I just haven't watched it in years, but I thought they were all
We
reruns.
stopped recording in the studio. And we're spending $2,000 a day in the studio. We're like, no, we got to go watch South Park. And the engineer and the producer are like, you guys got to do what? No, we're in the studio recording with it. Oh, no, we're sorry, we got to go watch it. And we're
Oh,
in Canada,
man.
and we sit down, watch it for 15 minutes, and then go back record.
That's sad because I missed the whole Trump thing. Then, if they're current, I missed the whole Trump thing.
Oh, you can still watch them.
You could still watch
Oh.
that.
HBO
Shit
Max.
is hilarious.
They're out of control, man. They are out of
But
control.
who writes? That's
It's one guy, right?
It's two.
Two,
Oh, it's two.
maybe three.
I mean, they tried canceling them a few times. It didn't work out.
and you know all three of them smoke.
Yeah, of course you want to cancel them because they're calling out all the fuck shit. They're actually calling it out and making fun of it. You know
They're
what I mean?
incredible. That's all I can
It's-
say.
yeah.
So, like you said,
To
as long
see
as
that-
you're a cartoon,
Yeah, to see that on TV though, that's on TV. I'm just like, wow, that's impressive.
I'm
Yeah,
on it.
it is pretty raw.
I'm on
It's
it.
pretty
I'm on it.
fucking raw.
I just don't watch much TV anymore.
Like,
I'm on it.
I feel like I owe it to myself to have a South Park marathon and literally watch every episode until I've cleared it all. Like,
Damn.
this is amazing.
When we gonna do it?
That'd take a long time. They got a lot of episodes.
Yeah, they got a fuckload.
That'll be a while.
Never-ending binge.
Yeah, that's a seat. You
Well,
got.
I gotta
You
catch
got to
up.
commit like a whole season of a year to catch that.
Yeah, you could make a documentary on it called "The Never-Ending Binge."
What you thinking of?
The day I started binge watching South Park.
Yeah.
What do you think about The Walking Dead? Where are they at right now? I've caught up.
They got a lot of.
I
they
didn't
got-
like last week's episode though.
What didn't you like about it?
Boring. It just I hate
Well,
when
they
get
gotta
into-
tell a
well,
story
That's why I
sometime.
fell off.
They-
I
but-
fell off after 2 seasons.
But
I was
they
like,
got to
"Fuck."
tell a story. But they're only going to have 2 or 3 episodes, and they're going to be 6 months before you see them again. So why would you waste when you're only going to have 3 or 4 or 5 episodes? Why would you waste that on a story like that?
I think they felt it necessary to talk about like what the fuck was happening with Daryl when the motherfucker
Why?
was like, because there was times, if you noticed in some episodes, that like, how long are you gonna be out there?
I'm hot.
Carl.
Nah, like, you know, they would ask him, how long are you gonna be out there till you come back? And he was out there scouting, trying to find Rick's body. So they felt the need to tell the little sidebar story
Well,
there.
let me tell you something. Them boring ass episodes like that makes me not want to watch it, and I tape it because
I'm saying South
I
Park.
want to see. I'm saying South Park
South
too
Park's
now.
on
Yeah,
TV.
South Park,
Why would
you-
you even
I'm-
watch The Walking Dead?
I'm not ready to drop it after these boring ass episodes.
You wouldn't miss that.
Is it as bad as the tapes?
The tapes.
Did you
Or
see
is
that
that Fear
guy?
the Walking Dead?
That's fair.
Did you see that
Man.
guy on YouTube that took every time that the main guy in Walking Dead said Carl?
Yeah.
And he
Carl,
pasted it all
Carl,
together. Carl. Fucking hilarious.
And then the scream, Carl!
The best. Oh my god.
I'm South Park.
That sounds like torture.
I'm South
It's
Park.
torture.
Tomorrow when I
That
get
would
home
be,
tomorrow,
dude.
South Park.
South,
I'm catching up.
You South Parking it.
Watch the latest one first, though.
I will.
You're gonna die.
Coral.
I was never the biggest Simpsons fan, but there's one episode with Pinchy the lobster, which is the best Simpsons episode ever. You ever seen Pinchy, the one when he goes to the supermarket and gets the lobster, and he's like falls in love with it. By the time he comes home, he's in love with this lobster and makes it his pet, and it's growing and growing. He's feeding it, and Marge is like, okay, now we're gonna have to eat it, like put him down, and he's like. But look at him. He's got these beautiful eyes. Looks like
puppy
all
eyes.
innocent.
Yeah, there he goes.
And
my
then
pet.
Marge looks at him and he's like, just drooling blood. And just looks at him.
Simpsons
Somehow he accidentally.
there. Oh.
Yeah,
Oh, I missed it.
Show that again real
yeah,
quick.
Pinchy right there.
That's it.
So
I like
accidentally,
Pinchy Loaf.
accidentally, he ends up in the cooking pot. And Homer is eating it. Pinchy!
I remember that. That was a great episode.
Between every bite. He's
Pinchy.
The Simpsons can hang with
my
South
God.
Park.
Well,
Yeah.
they were
Oh my
before
God,
South
look at
Park.
Yeah,
They
but
were-
you know what I'm saying? Like,
Pass
they are
the
on that
butter.
same level.
yeah.
I love Family Guy, too. I'm not knocking
Yeah.
that at all, but I'm just saying, like, there's a level of how it's being delivered. The delivery is, like,
Hey,
you know,
I'll tell you,
there's a subtlety to it.
One of the-
There's- no
Predictable.
matter
one of-
how hard it is, it's
one of
still.
the dopest South Park episodes was Imagination Land. Have you seen that one?
No.
Oh,
No, I
man.
haven't seen it.
No, I have many episodes to get caught up on.
Imagination Land.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah. Oh man, that shit
I gotta
is
watch
so crazy. I don't want to give nothing away to you. You got to go see it. You
I'm
got to
gonna
see
catch up.
Imagination Land.
Fuck that bad. Fuck
It's-
that bad.
It's an epic fucking. It's a 2-part episode. It's crazy.
I mean,
I
you
will
watch,
definitely
you
catch
watch
up.
these episodes, and
It's-
you're like, what are these guys on when they're writing it? There's they
They're
gotta
on
be
reality. They're just on reality. Reality it fuels them comfortably.
They can express themselves.
Yeah. Imagination Land could have been a
I
movie.
need drugs to express myself.
Like the way they did that South Park movie, Imagination Land could have been a movie in itself. Like a South Park movie. It was fucked up.
Like when
I mean, it's fucked up, but it's hilarious.
Like how when South Park had that movie about the Mormons.
Again,
That was
Again.
pretty. Yes.
Again,
So
they
brutal.
It was kind of that brutal. Yeah.
yeah.
I remember
Again,
Joe
that's
Rogan when he's
South
telling
Park
I know,
is off
you,
the
you know
off
what
the
they
chain.
did? The Mormons, they took out an ad like, if you like this movie, then please join us on our website, Mormon.com.
Yeah, they
Being
are
stomped on.
they are the best. I mean, they are just the true definition of over the top.
I really thought that I didn't know that they were current anymore. I thought those were all old episodes.
No, they
Nope.
just opened up the new season, right? With the one that Steph is talking about.
Oh, it's brutal.
It's an episode that's South Park with a Q.
Does Kenny still die all the time?
No,
Kenny don't die anymore.
He doesn't?
he dies all the time.
Okay.
He dies every time.
Yeah, does he still die every time?
I believe
Most
so.
of the time, yeah.
I think he stayed dead for a while.
Yeah,
He's been dead for a few years.
No.
Yeah.
Kenny's dead. Kenny's dead. That's
know about
what
right
I
now.
said.
Kenny's definitely the star in the new one.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he's amazing.
All right, I'm gonna watch that shit tonight.
Yeah, you haven't seen it?
I'm gonna watch it
Oh,
tomorrow
I
night because I gotta stay in Victorville tonight.
Oh,
You got to watch the one with Tom Cruise in the closet too.
Oh man,
That already sounds funny.
you know what? I'm serious. I'm excited because I don't
Tom-
watch much TV, so I can see me laying in my bed at
Oh,
night
man,
watching
that-
the shit,
that
just laughing
That closet episode is fucking crazy.
with Tom Cruise.
With more than Tom Cruise, that's just one of the names in it.
Cruise in a closet. Okay.
Oh man.
Oh Lord, I
Yeah.
can't wait. I can't wait.
Yeah.
Somebody ever asked you, what's the strong mean? You're like, South Park.
South Park. That's pretty strong.
That's strong.
Yeah. Definitely. That's definitely one of the strongest. Simpsons is pretty dope too, though.
Oh, yeah.
They be predicting shit on the fucking Simpsons, man.
Everything.
All of it. The writing there is fucking dope too.
So is the best shit on TV right now cartoons?
No.
Is the realest thing on TV
Who knows?
cartoons? How about
Yeah.
that? The realest.
Cartoons are the realest.
It's like fuck the news. Watch cartoons.
You get some real facts
Yeah, with South Park for sure.
with an asterisk.
With the Astors.
Well, I can't watch anything anymore because everything is a lie and bullshit. So cartoons it shuts you off from reality and it makes you laugh. And it's just stupid shit, right?
Yeah.
South Park is just, they make you laugh because that shit is straight up in your face. You can't not laugh.
No filter.
No filter. No, they got a filter. It's a subtle filter
Okay, gotcha.
because they could really be more raw.
They could.
I mean, they're raw.
They're pretty goddamn raw.
They could be more raw.
I'm excited about watching now. Like fucking
Oh, man.
raw, double raw, triple.
I wonder if they're ever going to do another movie.
they probably
They
they
will
got
For
it.
sure.
They
It's only
should.
It's only gonna be seen at 25% capacity.
Isn't it opening up?
Well, isn't that perfect for the
Yeah, it's coming back, is what I hear.
Dr. Greenthumb movie sessions?
Oh,
this capacity?
Oh, you remember that? Yeah.
Yeah, I remember those.
Oh, yeah. Stoner Cinema
See, I always
on
thought
a
you should,
Tuesday night.
see, you guys should have always done this stoner cinema kind of like Mystery Science 3000, where it's you guys in the front just talking shit about the movie you're watching. You see the image of you guys in the back. Remember Mystery Science 3000?
Yes, I know what you're talking
Yeah.
about.
But this is like the stoner version, because they're not smoking weed in there. But if you had like the same scenario, but everybody's blazing with the
Yeah.
smoke.
I like
Back in the day, on a Tuesday night, a group of us would go to the theater that was by my crib
in the valley, yeah.
in the valley.
And do that for real.
And usually it was a slow night on a Tuesday night. And we had our boy Dougie the Wolf, go schmooze the manager. Hey, dude, yeah, I got so-and-so and whoop-de-wop in here. Hey, if we slide you a C note, can we? And they were like, oh, yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Which one you want? Go pick a theater. And so we'd go in there.
Oh, you're not talking driving. You're talking actual theater.
Yeah, theater. And we'd walk in.
Oh, shit.
5 or 6 of us. And we were the only ones in the theater that we chose. And we made sure that he kept it closed. And he warned us if anything was happening. And fucking we would, like, on a Tuesday night for months. I think up until we had to go on tours and stuff like that, we were on Tuesday nights watching whatever movie just blazing the fuck out at this theater.
Like in the front row or what? Where would
The
you guys
middle?
be?
And wherever we wanted.
Somebody was filming it?
No one was filming
Oh,
it.
so it was just for y'all's own?
This was just us going
That's
and
cool.
taking over a place.
I like that. That's too cool. I like that.
We'd slide the manager $100 and he'd be like, fuck, the room is yours. Fuck
That's
it.
awesome.
The security guards ever come in there and say, hey, man, can I
No.
hit that?
No, they left us the fuck alone. They just warned us if anything was going to happen.
That
Hit
was
the back
cool,
door.
man.
Can't do that nowadays, huh?
No.
Not
Hell no.
today. But when it goes back to the norm and you have a fucking theater on a slow night, you just talk to the manager.
Give them some money.
Hey, you want this C-note? Pop, pop.
There you
Shout
go.
out to the movie managers.
Yeah, that we called it Stoner Cinema because, that's what we would do on a Tuesday night.
Yep.
Sounds
Go
fun as
bribe the fucking manager of the local theater
Awesome.
and go watch a movie.
So
Good
awesome.
times.
I think we'd even watch it if it was a shitty movie.
Just to be.
Just to be there, right?
The
Hey,
theaters, the
there was one night. There
restaurants.
was one night we go and we watch. We're going to see Jackass,
Oh, yeah.
right? And we were the only ones in there, right? And we were sitting there, and it was about to start, and in comes this dude and a date, and one of them brought their mom with them on the date
Somebody didn't lock the door.
to watch Jackass 2. Or was it one?
Maybe she's a
It,
cool ass.
it might have been one. It might have been one. Now, like, I don't know what asshole brings his mom or allows his girl to bring their mom to watch Jackass. Steve-O's got bottle rockets shooting out of his asshole, amongst other things.
Some guys
Like-
went great distances to tap that shit.
Yeah, I mean, like, you brought like your mom to watch that.
Maybe she's
And
just
you know
a
what
cool ass mom.
And you
I
know,
don't know.
and you know what she got offended by?
What?
Our weed smoke.
Oh, she gotta go. Never mind. I was just saying something good about her.
She got offended by the weed smoke
nothing
over,
Jackass was
over
doing.
some of the fucked up shit that was happening on the screen.
A car up the asshole, perfectly fine.
Car up
But
the
weed,
asshole,
no.
okay.
9.
Weed smoke, not
No.
so much. Hey, when the cops got there, we had already finished the weed, and normally we never carried anything extra. It was just what we were gonna smoke.
Loud ass weed
So
too.
once
Oh,
it was,
you know it.
so once it was gone, search us, motherfucker. We ain't got nothing.
Who
This was-
called?
she went.
She?
She
Yeah.
or the guy.
That brought his mom.
Yeah, that brought his mom,
His mom
or
punk ass.
whatever. They called, and the cops came in. They smelled it. They looked at us, and they
Everybody
knew it was
reeking
us.
of OG.
They looked at us, and they knew we smoked it, but
Yeah, I
we
mean,
were just we kept like, yeah,
Got
what's
them
up? And we
oily OG
kept-
hands and
They
lips.
they couldn't do nothing. They couldn't do nothing because guess what? You know, by the time they got here, that shit was gone.
gone.
The smoke was gone. It smelled like weed in there, but really, what you gonna do?
That
What's
dude
that?
let his mom call the cops.
Yeah.
She didn't pass the vibe check.
Or he went and called the cops. One of them went and asked the manager, or called the cops themselves, because the manager wouldn't have called the cops on us. He came and warned us they were coming in. We were like, okay, yeah, no, don't worry about it.
There's something weird with that anyway, bringing his mom. I was
Yeah,
trying
to watch Jackass.
He needed his mom
And-
to seal the deal.
You know, she
didn't
was
make
a
That's some weird shit.
it
there.
was an older lady too. It wasn't like a young mom.
Cosigner.
Fucking jerk.
You
Not
messed
the
up.
mom, the dude.
Well, the mom's kind of an ass too if the weed offended her, but you can't
come
sticking
to Jackass and then
firecrackers
get
up your
offended
ass and
about the
shit,
joint.
don't.
Yeah,
When
that
was she
was
born? In the 30s?
probably.
Yeah, fuck her too.
All right.
Sounds like
I don't think you
guys,
would have wanted to, but yeah.
You guys ruined their makeout session.
Yeah, with the mom. Yeah,
With the mom there.
That bad?
yeah. Mom was training daughter.
I'm gonna be quiet because I got stories like that. So
Oh,
I'm
I
just gonna shut the fuck up.
I would not doubt it.
I'm just gonna shut the fuck up.
We play in rock bands. We've seen some
Oh,
guys show
I
up
can
at the
imagine.
backstage. Like,
I can imagine.
that's not your sister. No, that's my mom. She's with me.
She's gonna wait.
All right.
She's coming
Why are you
with.
bringing your mom?
I'm just gonna shut the fuck. I ain't gonna say that. On that.
Yeah.
My mom is down. She'll party.
Oh, I'm just like, please move on from this.
Moms like to party too.
She smoked me out my
Really?
first
I
joint.
I gotta
Your
ride
mom
back
wants
to
to
Vegas
party?
with my wife and stuff. I don't want to start.
But we're backstage hanging out and smoking weed and drinking. Your mom wants to hang out? Yeah, she's cool. Trust me, she's done a lot
down.
more than you guys done.
Many a mom been to a show and had a great time.
Some of them children's was made at a show.
I got a cool story actually.
Okay.
You remember Fear Factory's singer, of course. So we're in Australia doing a tour, and he always had this girl. Like 2 tours, he had this girl with him, redhead, pretty model girl. Last tour,
Like a singer should.
yeah, as a singer should. So last day of that tour in Australia, we all jam up in one hotel room, all our luggage, waiting for us to go to the airport. This is like another 2 hours before the airport. I'm the only one in the room, and Byron, our bass player at the time. And she gets up from the bed. She's sitting on the bed. Everybody else is kind of outside or getting some things done. And she gets off the bed. She goes in the bathroom. And when she comes out, she's bawling, crying. And me and Byron are sitting there looking at each other like, what's up with this girl? Like, why is she all crying? Oh, something happened. Like, we're thinking something maybe with our singer or something. And we're like, are you okay? And she goes, I just found out who my dad is. And our bass player like, oh, shit. Oh, that's kind of crazy. She's probably in her mid-20s at that point. And we're like, is it bad? She goes, it's Robert Plant. And me and my singer look at each other, right? And we look at her. We didn't even argue with her. We could see it in her face how much she resembled him.
Wow.
We're like, whoa.
That's fucking deep.
We didn't go like, yeah, right. You know what I mean? Like, we start playing Led Zeppelin and shit. No, like we were just kind of like, holy shit. You are not kidding, girl. You are. You could just tell in her face.
Right.
And we're like, come on, how bad can it be? We were like, it could have been Lemmy or, but it's Robert Plant. I mean, he's got swagger. That's something, you know what I mean? That's not so bad. We're trying to cheer her up. She's crying even harder. We're like, oh, fuck. Isn't that crazy? And he didn't know. Like, never knew. Her mom kept it from her. Her mom was a model back in the 60s
Wow.
and
How
70s.
old was she then?
Wow.
Kept it from her.
How old was she then?
She was around 25, mid-20s.
So none of you guys had sex with her, did you?
No. My singer, that was his girl. Every time he came
Okay.
into the country, and she would hang out with him, follow him around.
Wow.
So somebody was having sex
You have
with
to
her.
fly around that country to do shows. Every day is a fly day.
Right.
So
Okay.
she was flying all else, paid for the tickets and stuff. And we're like, oh, that's his girl out here. We're like, man, you should. She's hot. I mean, come on. And then that one day she
She's
came
what?
out of the
Hot?
bathroom. She was
She's
a super
hot?
hot chick.
You thought she
Well,
was
she
hot?
was a model.
She was a model.
You never messed around with her,
No,
did
no,
you?
no. That
You
was
sure?
Absolutely. No, that was our singer's
You
girl.
see? Are you sure?
Sure.
Okay. Are you sure? She's
were
hot
not-
and
well,
she's this and
yeah,
she's
but
20. You sure
just-
got a lot of information about her.
Because it was
She was hot.
every time we go to Australia with that band,
Yeah.
she was around for the whole tour, hanging with my singer. That was like his lady.
All right. That's
you know?
cool.
A whole tour could be like a week long.
Yeah, 2
maybe
weeks.
2 weeks.
But she told us the story. She was crying, and her
Wow.
mom, I guess, came out and told her, "Look, I gotta tell you something. Your dad is Robert Plant," and that's why she's sitting on the bed crying, like her eyes out. We're like, "What the hell?" Is
That
up
would be
with you?"
amazing.
I wonder
news.
if she did a DNA thing.
I would have.
We're like, "Hey, he's got money, royalty checks. You're taken care of. Don't even worry.
So you're going to be all right.
You're gonna be okay. Could have been way worse.
You
Yeah.
musicians, man. You guys were
Could have been."
damn. I'm glad we weren't nothing like that.
Yeah.
I've seen
I'm
that happen
glad
a
that
couple
we
times.
weren't nothing like that.
I've
You
seen that happen a
animals.
couple times.
Yeah.
Paul Raven too, the guy that was in Ministry and Prong and Killing Joke, the original bass player. Me and him got really tight on a tour, and he did the same thing. He goes, "He got some weed. We're on tour in Germany," and I'm like, "I got one joint left. You want to smoke it?" I was gonna hold on for the show. He goes, "Oh, I'm stressing out." I'm like, "What's up? Let's smoke it." He goes, "I'm gonna meet my daughter tonight." I'm like, "What do you mean? Never met your daughter?" He goes, "No, I just found out. She's 15. Her mom's gonna bring her to the show. I
Wow.
hooked up with her mom like 15 years ago. She
Wow.
never told me." I was like,
Boy, that hits
Wow.
home. That hits
"Are you
home.
serious?" And there she was at the end of the show. Like, she was standing in the dressing room.
Must have
Let me
heard
give you-
our story
let-
earlier.
Let me,
Dude, there's
let me
a
give you
lot of-
that gift pack right now.
That's why they have
you
that
ain't ready
joke.
for.
That's why they have that joke in the music industry, like especially in the rock and hip hop probably too. When they say like, "I don't have any kids that I know of."
Boy, I ain't never heard that.
Yeah, that's one in the rock industry.
Oh, you eventually know of.
Well,
You eventually.
we had a little conversation earlier today, and I speak a little Deutsch.
You sprechen the Deutsch. Oh, yeah.
A
Sprachen
little
the
more
Deutsch.
than I should.
Right. I hear that. You know,
We'll let it go at that, but what can I say?
it is what it be.
It is what it be.
All right, so it is now time for submissions. Do we got submissions, Skinny Pablo? Oh, here we go. Oh, shit. Lenny's a Ghostbuster.
Oh my god. He
Right.
would love that.
I mean, that match is perfect.
Right?
Don't cross the beams.
It doesn't look any different.
Don't cross the beams.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
shit. Oh, shit.
Is that C
Is that
minus?
E-Zone?
That's C minus, yeah.
E-Zone's right below him.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Almost looks like Sean. Who the
That is,
E-Zone.
that's E-Zone.
it almost looks like Sean, don't it?
Oh, shit.
Oh my.
Fargo.
That's Cyrus.
Oh,
no,
right,
not
right.
Cyrus. What was his fucking name? Warriors come out to
Yeah,
play.
right.
Yay.
He was the best at playing assholes in movies.
Yeah, he played the best of assholes. One of the best.
Wait.
Oh, shit. One flew over the cuckoo. No, that was the other one.
Yeah,
That was the other one.
dig it. Yeah, oh yeah. Papa, let's go.
Oh, look at C minus
Oh,
is
shit.
Luke.
You know, they didn't give me the part.
Yo.
I was, again, too tall. Oh, shit.
Is that Joe Dirt?
That's Lenny.
Lenny's Joe Dirt right there.
Is that Kyra? Who is that?
All right. All right.
Ultimate Warrior.
Boy, I wrestled him so
He's a-
much.
He was jacked.
Dude, I wrestled him at least
Oh,
50
shit,
times.
that's cool.
50 times I wrestled him.
50 times.
At least. At least.
That's a lot of fucking.
Well, yeah, at least.
Too bad
Crazy
you
man.
weren't at the MTV Spring Break in Cancun in
Oh,
like
shit.
97-ish, 98.
What?
When they had the wrestling thing, remember?
Oh.
I don't know if that was I don't know which league that was.
And that's it.
Might have been.
And that is it
Either
for the
Made
submissions.
Bubble crazy eye.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for those submissions. Keep them coming. Yeah. But that was what was that fucking movie Adam Sandler did?
It was the
It was about the kid.
Big Daddy?
Big Daddy.
There it is, Big Daddy. And that was what's his face, Buscemi. They played that, and they put Bobo's face in that. Look at that.
It was either Big Daddy or Mr. Deeds.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like
No.
it was Mr. Deeds.
I don't know.
Mr. Deeds, was that
I
the
feel
he
it was
the
Big Daddy.
butler, or
I think it's Big Daddy, dude. I don't know. I can't
on.
tell you for sure.
It's when he bought the whole town Corvettes. And he was driving one at the end.
I think it was Mr. Deeds.
Could be. Mr. Deeds was almost like the one Richard Pryor had done, where Brewster's Millions.
did you like that? That was a flop too. Did you like it?
It was a flop.
That was a big flop.
The sneakiest of all. I like Mr. Deeds.
When he was doing those stir crazies with Gene Wilder, though, those were the shit to me.
That was funny.
That was funny.
Yes, they're crazy.
Brewster, that was just stupid.
Brewster's Millions. That was. I mean.
It was good and had some corniness to it.
Yeah. Well, the whole premise was he had to spend all this fucking money
And not make money
and
doing
not
it.
make money.
And not make money doing it. And of course, he had people working against him.
Yeah.
The man.
And that was all. Wasn't
man
that?
was
wasn't
working
that
against
was
him.
like what Mr. Deeds was?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah. It was similar.
Similar.
Totally similar, mate. What's up, Aton?
I was just gonna say, Aton ain't had a damn thing to say.
Yeah.
Stoned as
Except,
fuck.
I heard you coughing.
Yeah, filler.
Hold on.
What do
I
you
actually
gotta
wanted
say?
to bring something up because we are an
Oh, you mean
interactive
like that
channel.
I beat you and Cairo yesterday?
Oh, you beat Cairo?
I beat both of you, son.
Oh, rematch right after this.
And what'd you beat him in?
2K.
2K.
Oh.
Yeah.
The
you know,
old lion.
I had a horrible losing streak for a minute, and you know, I snapped it yesterday on both these gentlemen.
What's 2K?
Broke it off.
Basketball, yeah.
And I'm kind of getting
Eh,
decent.
you know, like when you play this guy, if you beat him or you're ahead or anything, he is like livid.
Really?
Oh.
You're
Like,
one of them?
He's throwing fits.
You're one of them?
I yell at the TV.
Like, this guy's so mad at himself and at the TV, it's like you think he's gonna fucking explode.
My Russian
It's
really
awesome.
comes out.
Video games can do that to you.
They can.
Absolutely.
Remember when he had
I've
his video game
cursed
spell?
at the video
Oh, yeah.
games many a time.
Oh,
Yeah, when I
Steph
was
could.
Steph had a little video game spell where he played Tiger Woods,
Oh yeah.
right?
No.
I love that game.
I love that game too.
He would play
Hey.
it 10, 12 hours a day.
He
To
was
a point that he when was playing online,
Did you use the
Yep.
trick codes?
Hey, no.
no,
He
he
was
was
no-
playing online competition with the world, everybody in the world. And
Oh,
he was
shit.
number one at one point for like 3 years in a row.
No, just 2005.
Oh, 2000. Okay, you were number one, but his point average was so far ahead from the number two that he can go on tour for a month and not play, come home, and he's still be
Damn.
number one. And then he's like, oh, yeah, now it's on.
And Tiger Woods golf.
Yeah, yeah.
When Tiger Woods, I don't know the years,
Number
if it's
one in the
94, 95, I don't know.
This was like-
But when Tiger Woods first came out, I was just tired of going out every night, turning it up and the
2004,
hose
right?
and all that stuff. And so I started that's when you could plug your PlayStation, whatever it was, into the back of your TV in the hotel rooms.
Mm-hmm.
And whatever year, I don't know what it was, but whatever year Tiger Woods started, I started playing Tiger Woods. And I got to the point, without using any cheat codes, I could beat anybody. So I can imagine at the level that you were, man. I used to just get high and play. And I like Tiger Woods because you didn't have to sit there and do all the fucking buttons and all that shit. And
Yeah.
you just
Yeah,
had to
joystick and a
pick
couple buttons.
joystick,
Remember how you
couple
can
pick
make your
shot.
characters?
Oh,
and they
yeah.
looked exactly like that person. And we made Jethro at the time that was working for Fear Factory. For some reason, the you know, all the parts of the body and the faces and all the facial structures and features that you needed. Some people, it fits some people very easily.
Right.
For him, it was perfect. We had him with a big belly, on flip-flops, Adidas flip-flops, exactly the clothes that the backwards hat like he would walk around every day on tour. And one day I'm playing and he walks on the bus and he looks on the TV and he's like, oh, come on, dude. That's me. And we all started laughing. I made him. And I was playing Tiger Woods every day, and I got into it, too. 'cause
You
I hated him.
avatared him.
I avatared him. It looked so much. After a point, he's like, come on, man. Don't look that fat.
Oh,
I made him, like, really big and shit.
Great. It was great to get high and play that game.
Oh, it's so good.
I would tell people I am good at that game, but I'm not so good that like I could beat everyone I played. I didn't beat everyone I played. Like I got lucky, you know. I had a couple homies that I played with a lot, and they were comfortable losing a lot. So you know, in the point streaks, they were good. And that's shout out to Aaron and Brett. They were many hours, late nights playing this game. You know, and we played just like 3 whole games, and you still get points even on the little games. You know, but yeah, I mean, I was really good. Like I could do amazing fucking shit.
What was
What actually gave me the skill on that game, and I think it would work on any games if y'all just look at it like this. But for me, something made me look at it like I was like, well, what about on Grandma's Boy? Like when they're all in there, all the testers, and they're just battling out the games. Like they know all the trick shit already. They made the motherfucker. You know what I mean? They're in there fucking just pushing it to the max. So I was like, man, what's on this game that makes it so easy for it? And I just started, I would line up my shot, but after I would line up my shot, you let go and it pans back out to where you're at the tee box, right? That little arrow on the screen would almost 100% of the time be like on a little blade of grass, a fence post, a tree, something. There was a marker like near it. And if I was just off of it, I would actually just line up on that mark, take my shot, and I'm holding shit out for fucking double eagles and eagles, cause I know the spot. I hit, you know what I mean?
I used to tell people, see that bush over there? I'm gonna be right at the bottom of that bush.
Yeah.
So
and they're like, how do you do that? You got the game figured out.
If you just look at the
Play
game,
it so much, you figure out the game. Like
Science, yeah.
yeah.
dude, I gave up hose for it. I gave up going out with the hose and partying. You guys are laughing, but I got so tired of messing around with them hoes at night and partying that I just started playing Tiger Woods golf and getting high in my room and playing Tiger Woods golf. I don't know if I was as good as you were, but
I remember him
I
telling
didn't
me.
get beat that often.
I remember Steph telling me, like, I think I'm done playing Tiger Woods. I'm going to play for real now.
Yep. When
And he
I
bought clubs and he wanted to play for real. I'm
started
like,
playing
"What?"
for real. And back then, I was like, I was dead set. Like, I would tell everybody, all right, 2008, I'm gonna be in the PGA. I'm gonna make it to the pro. Hell no, I never even got close. I've been on some pro courses, but no, not.
It's a whole different animal.
Yeah,
the
that-
hours you got to put into that.
I put a lot of time in. The lowest I got my handicap was a 7, and I think if I would have kept going, I could have maybe gotten better. But
7 ain't bad.
nah, but now I'm a realistic like 13. I'm always in the 80s. On low 80s on a good day.
I still haven't never played in my life. Have
High
you?
80s,
I've-
90s on a
I've played
horrible
maybe
day.
twice, 3 times. I'm not good at it. Maybe with time, but who's got the time?
Who's got the time?
I was watching The Last Dance. Have you seen it?
Yeah,
The Michael Jordan.
yeah.
Doc, it's so amazing. Everybody, they're all getting into golf. Why is it that all professional sports athletes, when
'Cause-
they get to the top, they start playing golf?
Because it's relaxing to them in
They
comparison.
get out of
to
the
what-
house.
And you can still compete.
Yeah, you
Still
compete
compete.
on a
He
different
did.
level, and it's more chill.
Takes too long for me.
Best pa-
It's like 4.5, 5 hours. It's-
Jesus Christ.
That's too long for
Yeah,
me.
that's a long time.
Best
I
part,
don't.
That's a hell of a long
That's
time.
too long.
best part about online, golf then, on the Tiger Woods, there was a shot clock. You could set it anywhere from a minute to 10 seconds, and the best players could play you on the 10-second clock. They already know their mark and they bet it, bam, and it's gone. You know what I mean? Like, so you could play an 18-hole game fast with 10-second shots, especially with someone who's good. Play that with somebody who doesn't know, and it becomes a brutal pain because you got to watch them just,
Everything's slow.
oh, it's just
Oh, you
terrible.
still gotta wait.
But better than that, about what makes online gaming great is no matter what time of day you want to play a game, someone's there to play it
Yeah.
and loves the game just like you. And that's what makes the game great is when you're playing somebody who actually cares to play the game.
Even if they suck
Yeah.
Today,
in
even more.
comparison, you know what I mean?
Today, everybody's playing online.
Oh yeah.
I got to get hooked up playing
Because
Bobo.
people want to. That's where people.
I don't
people
even want to.
Backgammon online.
As artificial it is as it is. That's where people connect. Is in online games.
Call of
Yeah.
Duty.
Yeah,
you got your
whatever,
shit, yeah.
whatever your game is.
I want to
every
play all
game.
that shit so bad, Call of Duty, all that. But I know
So
if I
much
get
fun.
into it, I
Yeah,
will
yeah.
You buying
consume
gear
half
and
of my
shit.
life.
I mean, yeah, because
Fun.
we used to game up a
Oh,
lot.
Remember that? Oh my god.
We would game up a lot. I mean, we would take
could've-
setups on the road.
We should have been writing songs instead of.
Yeah, yeah. We'd be in our hotel rooms on the road trying to fucking get online to be able to play what we were playing way back then. like,
Xboxes with hard drives loaded with every game there
Oh,
ever
yeah.
was.
We were working on our Saturday night wrist record at that time, and I was playing all the time while we were in between jamming, be playing some games. We did a little tour to work our way back east to go to record out there. I was playing at every show I could. Got to when we were at the studio, I played every morning for a couple hours, all night. So I was like, all right, I gotta go sleep. I need a
shit.
couple hours of something.
I mean, shit, we were playing. You play on the bus, you play in the
Everywhere.
hotel, you play backstage. So like, I remember, there other artists were so fucking like needed to play. They would bring a fucking case that had the screen, the console, the fucking all the shit that
because-
they needed, so that like when they're backstage and they're waiting on the gig. Yeah, I mean, because sometimes you're waiting for 6-7 hours before you're even gonna touch the stage. You're trying to kill time, and if you don't have a hotel, you could just be fucking around and gaming that whole time, and killing time that way. And some bands had that. We ran into
Yeah.
plenty of them that did. We were like, oh shit, we gotta do something like that.
And I went through that on that tour, going to make that record. I went through that kind of mode of what you're talking about. Like I had girls around that were like, hanging out, like waiting for him, and I'm just like, I got this game. I can only be online for a few more
remember.
hours.
Right.
I remember you.
They're like, what's wrong with Steph? I was like, I gotta get the points, man. Number 2 is beating my ass.
I understand.
I remember.
And him, the number 2 guy that I was competing with, you can talk to people on the headset and all that, and everybody knows that, of course. And he was a truck driver from Ohio, and we started playing each other when we were going back and forth between 1 and 2, and one of our conversations one day, I was talking about his job, and he's like, yeah, I'm a truck driver, I got to I'm out working these hours. I was like, yo, bro, I'm a musician. I'm home all day. I'm gonna be playing this motherfucker all day. While you're at work, I'm gonna be stacking points.
Yep.
When you're at work, I'm stacking points. You're fucking with his hand. He's driving, going like, "Fuck."
Oh man, and I'm
losing points right now.
And I'm like logging games, and I'm trying to stack all the points I can because I know as soon as that motherfucker gets home, I can see him going. I can see him start climbing up. He's knocking people out. I'm like, damn.
He calls home, honey, turn the PlayStation on. I'm 10 minutes out.
Get that shit warmed up already.
Probably.
Log in.
You know, and the best part though is
Log
so
in.
when you are like number 1, number 2, 3, 4, top 10 player on the game, right? What's great is everyone wants to play you because they all
Yep.
want to knock you down. They
Yep.
want to put that L on you. You know what I mean? So it's great. You always got a game. As soon as you put a game up, someone's always on it.
Bam. Got him.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what makes it
That's good.
Ready to-
addictive, really.
Ready to go.
Hey, it pulled me away from hoes.
Pulled me away too.
They're a blessing to some.
That was a blessing.
That's a blessing.
Being around them hoes all the time.
They were great.
Y'all laughing, but
You're the
you know.
best, man.
I'm not,
I had points to get. I had points.
Too much work.
Yep. I'll hear that.
They are too much work.
Mr. Real, I wanted to say something real quick.
No.
Damn.
Go ahead.
Since we are known as an interactive channel, I wanted to give someone the Calm the Fuck Down award to.
Who you want to give the Calm the Fuck Down award to?
It's not E-Zone today. It's some guy named Joe Traxler in the chat, and the rest of the chat will agree with me. So there you go. That's what I wanted to say.
Well,
That
you
trophy is on its way.
You must give us a reason for the Calm the Fuck Down award.
Oh, no, he was just being out of pocket.
Joe?
Yeah,
Joe what?
Joe Traxler.
Tracks.
Joe, why, Joe?
Yeah,
Joe,
Can
why?
I
calm
mention?
down, bro.
Can I mention one?
Sure.
Rusty Shackelford.
I
You
agree
wanna
with
give a-
you.
I am
Yes.
so tired of Rusty Shackelford.
fake
saying
Rusty,
that
by
I'm
the way.
afraid of the da 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 da.
Let me tell you
Rusty,
something, dude.
don't let me run into your ass somewhere.
That's a fake Rusty.
Is it?
That's a fake Rusty.
Yeah,
That's not the real
There's
Rusty.
a fake Rusty.
Okay, that's good to know because I'm like Rusty. Chill the fuck out.
The real
Bro.
Rusty's a fan.
The real Rusty, he's actually got good jokes. But since Donnell Rawlings was here and roasted him for 3 minutes straight,
Donnell roasted him for the whole episode.
Yeah,
it
it
wasn't.
was-
Now, he has not been the same since. And now some other.
But how do I
dudes-
know the difference between the two? By what they say?
Because by actually having good jokes.
Yeah.
But I don't fear Rusty fake ass Shackelford.
Just saying.
Yeah, because Rusty went. He when he decided to go in on Darnell, that was it.
Yeah, that was it.
That was it. It was
He
over.
peaked.
He had a good one knock too, but it just like Donnell came with the fucking snowball, dog. It was- that
Made
shit
it a-
was
he
the
made it a
avalanche.
point. It was a constant point.
The
Didn't matter to
avalanche.
every subject.
He avalanched him with fucking dozens. No,
Hard
son,
on him.
Hard.
Son?
He sunned him. Definitely son.
We pay attention.
When was
We
this?
Definitely pay attention.
This was like months ago.
Oh.
Months and months
Yeah,
back.
last year.
Yes, last year actually. All right, it's that time.
R.I.P. Rusty.
Damn, R.I.P'd him. You know it's that time. We're gonna open up the Insane Asylum for the 5150s and their therapy session. That's our super chat, y'all. If y'all want to join, if this is your first time, make sure you jump in right now for your shout out, comment, or question. All right, but make sure you smash that like right now. Don't forget to do that.
Like
Like it up right now.
like
And
it up.
if you are not subscribing to Be Real TV, subscribe and click that all notification bell. This is the Dr. Greenthumb podcast. We drop it Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. on the start time. Right after this, we got our mix show, Dr. Greenthumb mix show on Twitch, B_Real TV. Right after this at 4 p.m. So make sure you fuck with us down there if you are not. All right, and we're gonna go ahead and open up the door. Let's go.
There we go.
Let's do this.
Let's do this. It's pretty good.
Nice, that was good.
Let's do this.
Here, wait, let's try it again.
Let's do this.
Let's do this.
Do this.
All right, that was good.
All right, cool. Well, shit. First, we got Brian Field. He's saying, "Sup crew, Insane OG is the one and only sticker I will display on my construction work helmet. Thank you very much for the positive blessings on the podcast. Peace."
Let's go.
Yo.
Hell yeah. As
yeah.
you should, man. Thank you very much for that love. We love you right back, man.
Yeah, I'm on.
Long time.
Many thanks.
We got Utah Hawk. He's saying #Justice for Bobo contribution. Thank you. We'll
Oh, I
bring him
forgot
back.
about Bobo.
Oh man, I forgot you was here.
Justice for Bobo. Let's go.
Yep.
Justice
Poor
for Bobo.
Bobo.
Justice. Next, we got Carlos PYN. He's saying, "Sup fam."
What's up, fam?
What's up,
Dubs from the 9 Club is waiting for that exclusive top shelf invite. Asylum paging the doctor.
Excellent.
We shall hit him up.
Yep. Next, we got Trippy Inc. He's asking, "Has anyone seen Pantera live?" Said I won't get a chance.
I never got to see him live. Loved
No?
him, but I didn't get a chance to see him live.
Got to tour with them
Twice.
on a
How many times you guys toured with him? Probably
Two
twice. too.
times for
Yeah.
sure.
We did twice with them too. Diamond
there
always held this grudge against me because I didn't want to take the last shot from him at 6 a.m. in the morning when he looked at me with a whole plate and I'm sitting there drunk in his brother's house. And I'm like, "No, I don't want to puke." And he goes, "I don't care. Drink."
Drake.
And I'm like, "No." I was so sick already. And he's like, he walked away and he kept looking at me. The next day he seen me, he looked at me. Every time I saw him, he's like,
Yeah, drink it.
They
he
legit
would
took
look
it
at me,
to
he
the
see me in the
limit.
cafeteria, he looked at me like, "Oh, there you are." And I'm like, "Oh man, why you gotta do me like that?" And he held that until the day he went. He see me, he's like that. He kept that shit, dude. And he never went
Never
out of
let
that
it go.
character. Never let
Oh,
it go.
man. Rest in
See,
peace.
she took
dog,
that
man.
drink.
And he had that look too. He'd give you
Yeah.
that look.
Motherfucker, they took that drink.
Yeah, he held that shit.
I always wear.
Rest in peace.
I always wear cargo shorts, and he would be like, "What's up, Shants?"
My God, he's a character.
Chance.
There's a video of him slashing the crap with a slash hammer out of this car that's sitting next to his house at 5 a.m. and they're wasted. And one of the guys filming and he's drunk with a slash hammer and slashing the car. And they're laughing. It was his neighbor's car. His neighbor's waking up, watching, not even going outside. He's like, "Daryll, what are you doing?" And he's like, and then the next day, brand new Corvette in his driveway with a big ass sticker around it. His neighbor was like, "Oh man," that's the type of guy he was.
That's
you know?
awesome.
Well done.
That is pretty awesome.
Yeah, the first.
They were like the first creators of Jackass.
Oh
right?
yeah, they definitely were,
They were.
on that level already.
Yeah. All
And-
the
but,
jokes
you know,
on tour.
Jackass was still doing their shit. That was when they were, the Big Brother, and they were doing the shit series
Yeah.
and all that stuff.
Making
old-
people drink everything in the dressing room, like the dressing that's left, the salad dressing. Some fan walked in. "Can I get a signature? Here's $100 if you drink this." And they're filming everything. So they collected all this footage of fans doing the craziest
Oh yeah,
shit
no,
backstage.
yeah, they were
for
fucking shit up.
Wow.
that. And then make a homemade movie out of it. It's like amazing. These videos.
There
Yeah.
it goes right there. There goes your sledgehammer.
Yeah, there was a
Yeah, there it is.
there was a night when
And it's a piece of shit car, and his name was like Daryl.
It fucking
He's like,
made out with a
"Really,
new Corvette.
Daryl?" He's wasted.
It's totally
Oh,
weird.
He's not even doing much damage.
Up all night.
we were doing a show in Ohio. I can't remember exactly where, and it was after the show. I think they already played too, and he's walking around backstage, and he's got his beer bottle, and he's like, "Truth hurts like a motherfucker, and it hurts real bad," and like the light bulbs around the mirrors, he'd be all, psh, he'd break one, and then he'd be like, and then he'd repeat it. "The truth hurts like a motherfucker, and it hurts real bad." Psh, and he's just breaking bulbs. I was like, "Yeah. The truth does hurt like a motherfucker and it hurts real bad." Psh. I started breaking bulbs with him. They wanted to kick us off the tour because of that. Like, "You're breaking bulbs." Like, we can buy bulbs. We got that. Clean the mess up. What you need?
They destroyed a lot of stuff.
Yeah, they wrecked a lot of shit.
They wrecked a lot of shit.
And then their tour
Legends.
manager will show up at either the hotel or the venue, open the briefcase, stacks of 10,000s, dude. Will this take care of it? And that was their merchandising money that they collected
Wow.
at the end of the night. They
Damn.
were collecting 50, 75
See.
to 100 grand a night in merchandise. Cash.
And then give it out another 80 to.
Yeah, I would not be
Yeah.
down with that. I
No.
like I would have stopped
One
smashing
time
shit.
Hey,
on-
motherfucker,
like
stop
the-
smashing shit.
When Pantera went to Japan, they all bought these little Uzi pellet guns with the white pellets, not the paintball,
Yeah, yeah.
the really ones, because you couldn't get those at the time. I think in the U.S. And they're
airsoft?
all like, oh, airsofts, like automatic airsofts. So they're in this hotel in Japan, shooting the whole hotel up on the inside.
Oh.
Light bulbs, caps, anything that these pellets would like be able to destroy. They were just destroying it. These people in Japan are freaking out in the hotel. The tour manager goes downstairs with a briefcase, opens it up,
Boom, boom, boom.
cash, money,
Stack
just
'em
like
up.
that. These people are like, "What the hell?
Okay, it's okay.
Will that pay for it?"
Cause money takes care of everything.
Yes, it
Right.
does.
They went beyond.
Yeah,
They took it to the limit. They had a
Yeah.
great time.
as they did.
They party hard.
Word up.
R.I.P.
Pablo.
Diamond Vinny.
Pablo.
Oh, yeah, it's what's going on? Oh, that was a cool story.
I know it was.
That's a cool story, man.
Oh, I forgot I was here.
Yep. Wilfred Cyrus is saying, "What's up, everyone?" He's saying, "Thanks for bringing peace, love, and positivity all week for the 5150s. No boof this weekend."
No boof.
No boof all day.
Nope.
All time. And thank you.
Danka.
Danka.
Next, we got Karina saying, "Got the rest of my prize pack today. Totally get what Bobo felt when he didn't get a card." Jokes. Thanks a ton to the best podcast ever. Love y'all.
Thank you.
Much love.
Salute to you.
Bobo wasn't happy he didn't get a card.
Oh, he got a card.
He got a card.
He sure did get a card.
That was like I think that was what started the bad run.
Was no card.
Man, he wanted that card. He got that card.
He got it.
He wanted the card and he asked for the card. He got the card.
He demanded the
He
card.
demanded the card. He didn't even need the card.
I wanna be
Did-
free. Yes, I am.
All right.
Next, we got Jose Diaz. He's saying, "Godfather, Rakishi match story, please. Happy Friday. High as fuck.
Rakishi Story.
Rakishi match story."
Match.
Making it clap.
Making that. You know what? Thank God I never had to take. What was that called?
Yeah.
The stinky face.
didn't
Was
have
it
to-
stink face? Where
Yeah, something like that.
thank God I was baby face when he was baby
He,
face.
he didn't have to back it up on you, huh?
But
That's punishment.
man, thank God I never had to take that. I spent a lot of
It smelled like flowers.
smelled like baby powder. Spent a lot of time with him. I don't have a lot of ring experiences with him. Ours would have been in cheap, mosey-wosey hotels and sleazy-ass, cheap-ass titty bars. How about that? Now, if you want me to elaborate more than that, I will. You know what? Let me tell you a story about Junior. Rakishi. I love him to death. Okay? But he's a true Negro. In all senses. And we used to go to strip clubs, right? And Junior would be so cheap. And he was making money. He'd be so cheap, and we'd be in these sleazy-ass strip clubs where they had paper cups and, shots for 50 cents and,
Major tossing.
yeah, all type of wild shit.
Every kind of strip
And he
club.
would have some girl dance all night for him. All night. And then at the end, she'd want her money. He'd be like, oh, no, you don't understand. That was hoe in training. He goes, I was helping you teach you how to treat a man, and he would go on these things. And after the end of this thing, the girl would say, thank you, Rakishi. Thank you, Rakishi.
What the fuck?
Oh, no shit.
He'd do that every night. He'd tell him, that's hoe. He wouldn't tell that was hoe in training. He'd be like, that was your training. So,
All right.
there's a Rakishi story.
He gets away with it?
True Negro. True Negro. And we were making big money and staying in $20 a night Mosey Wosies. I don't know if y'all know what a Mosey Wosey is, but
Yeah,
Sounds
one of them
real
little
cozy.
shitty hotels, yeah.
shitty ass
It
where you
makes
got to,
motel.
you get
That
2
makes-
towels. You can rent them
It's
hourly.
it's not even a hotel. It's a
It's
motel.
a motel.
It makes Motel 6 look luxury.
And our
Yeah.
asses, Junior was so cheap I was driving with him. He'd be like, "Hey, dog, we only gonna be here 4 hours. Why, let's spend this $20." And at 9 o'clock in the morning, they're knocking on your door. Sir, you got to get out. And it was just, that was crazy, man. Mosey Wozy.
Mosey
Once you
Wozy.
open the door and you turn the light on,
Oh.
the cockroaches are just like, they start splitting.
The sad thing is, that's just our ghetto asses were making money and still staying in places like that.
But you saved money.
I respect that.
But you know what was stupid about it is, which Undertaker taught me, was that, okay, well, you saved all that money, but you spent this much money in taxes because your ass didn't spend no money. And so it got to the point where he's like, dude, you're better off taking care of yourself and writing that shit off at the end of the year
Yep.
than staying in these mosey wozies and lying about your gas receipts and, and all that type of stuff.
Yep, write it off.
Write it off. And then I'm like, oh, wow, I do pay them a lot of money. He's like, well, why not just take care of yourself?
Well, the idea is to save money and spend it on something else, right?
Well, the idea is they get it one way or the other. So I'd rather pay them a little less and start staying in nice
But
hotels.
I like the idea of saving money in the hotel rooms and then use it for something else.
You could still do that. I mean, there's a fine line that you could do both.
Yes.
Because there are in-betweens where the hotels are a step up. You don't got to be like in a fucking 4 or 5 star luxury hotel. You know what I'm saying? Because that, if you're living beyond your budget, that's ridiculous. But like if you're right there,
we stayed in Embassy Suites and Marriott's. And Marriott's were cool because they had a 24-hour menu.
Right.
That you can get something to eat.
Right.
They had 24-hour gyms, so if your high ass came in at 3 in the morning and you wanted to work out, you could. And they had a laundromat
that was a big
on like every third
gyms and
floor,
stuff,
and they had a gym open 24 hours and that's why we started. And then Embassy Suites because they were just comfortable.
yeah.
And they had really good breakfast in the morning.
Yeah.
Where they make your own omelets, whatever you wanted. But yeah, that's where we'd stay.
Yeah.
Yeah, those were all right. I had no issue with that. That's a good spot when you come from the cozy wozy.
The Mosey Wozy.
The Mosey Wozy.
Mosey Wozy.
The Mosey Wozy wasn't so cozy, I suppose.
I think that was Mac 10 that did Mosey Wozy.
Yeah. Probably did.
Y'all look it up. It'll explain how we were living at the Mosey Wozy.
Yep. All right, Pablo, next one.
Next one, we got Utah Hockey saying, "Chop that fool, GF." I think he's talking about the one next to you.
Nope, we're good.
He said, nope, we're
He
good.
said, no, we're good.
Got a target and everything
You
right
don't need
there.
his
Like,
per-
papa!
Yeah, you don't need his permission.
There's no chop suey.
We're good.
All right.
He said,
Good
no,
vibes only.
good for you.
Good vibes only. I told you I'm
'Cause
smarter than you,
I'm feeling pretty good now. I'd probably chop pretty hard.
I know.
No, nope.
Well, I got to keep up with DJ Muggs.
Oh, man.
Did I catch him?
Oh, you caught him, yeah.
All right, then I'm all right.
You definitely caught him.
That was a good show yesterday with him.
Yeah, man. Salute.
Salute.
Salute. Yeah, man. He was dropping some gems on folks. Yeah. A couple days ago, right? It was 2 days ago, right?
A couple days ago, that Jack helped him.
Yeah.
That Jack let you know.
He settled in.
God bless him.
I like Gentleman's Jack. I like the single barrel better, but I like Gentleman's Jack.
I like them both.
Because it is very smooth. Drinking the regular Jack, like the regular Jack, I cannot.
Number 7?
I
No.
cannot fuck with 7. I mean, I fucks with the 7, but not that 7.
If I was going to drink the 7, not that 7. If I was going to drink the 7, I would have to mix it with something, a
least a
Coke
splash-
or Diet
splash
Coke or
of Coke.
Splash. Yeah.
Just a splash.
Splash
But
it with
this is
yeah.
more sipping, and
Yeah,
single barrel's good.
Single. You sip both Gentleman
Yeah.
and single barrel. I mean, to shoot them is to waste them. I mean, you can shoot them, but like it's better, to kind of sip them. I saw you sipping.
That was
Sipping,
that was-
sipping. I was sipping, yeah.
You took a shot and then you sipped. I know.
Thank you.
I
There
saw.
we go. See, control.
I was control.
Control. Remember that?
Yeah, Janet Jackson.
Janet Jackson. Control.
Janet Jackson.
Every wrestler wants to be a musician or a singer. You didn't know that? Control.
Basketball players too.
See, they know. They want to be cool.
Word. All right, Pablo. What else?
Next, we have a super sticker from Kelly Davis Van Zeel. Shout out to you for the hippo.
Yeah.
GG.
It's clapping. It's paused.
Thank you very much, Your
Good
Honor.
game.
Thank you very much, Your Honor. Next we have.
He says,
fuck?
he says, you
very
know what I
much.
mean. That's what he's saying. Here, look. You have to play it again.
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
You might.
Oh, maybe it does say Your
Thank you
Honor.
very much, Your Honor.
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
It's Colby Court.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
Thank you very much,
I don't
Your
see.
Honor.
I'm stuck. I
What
don't
does he
know.
say in the beginning?
We need subtitles.
I don't know what he's saying.
He
He's
says, "Thank you very much."
Oh, okay. Thank you very much, Your Honor.
Thank you very much,
Hey,
Your
he
Honor.
got it.
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
All wrong.
I had to close my eyes when I said that. All right.
We got Rex. He's saying, just gotta say, Drive by Deftones and Cars by Fear Factory are strong legendary covers. They don't make them like they used to.
For real.
Facts. Next we got T. Perez saying, shout out to my brother Moy. He's following in Dr. Greenthumb's footsteps by growing some Mary Jane in his backyard.
All right.
Shout out to Moy.
Hell yeah.
Shout out, baby. Keep growing.
Word. Keep doing it. You know what I'm saying? It's got to start somewhere.
Yeah, man.
Right?
Next, we got Kelly Davis Banzeel back saying, please wish Eric Sartwell a happy birthday because his birthday is tomorrow. And he's got to be your biggest fan for real. He's my roommate and BFF. Oh.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday, homie.
E. Big E.
Look, stay away from the booth on your birthday. Booth weed, booth people, booth movements. You know what I'm saying?
You'll feel much better.
Yeah, you know, stay in the positive lanes.
free.
Yep, stay in the positive lanes. Booth free.
Booth
Be,
TV.
be around the right people that you know
Cheers.
that add to your vibe. You know what I'm saying? And treat yourself right. Smoke that good. And much more than anything, don't be smoking that booth. All right. Next one.
Next one, we got T. Perez. He's asking, E-Zone found the glory hole and didn't make it out? Question mark.
True story, for sure.
That's fucked up. That's fucked
He's
up.
not here to defend himself, but that
Oh,
was
that's fucked up.
It's okay. He'll be all right.
Glory hole.
It should be good.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, you know, somehow that became a subject yesterday.
Oh, yeah. Glory hole?
It did.
How did y'all get into the glory hole?
I don't quite remember that, but it happened.
Talking about bathrooms.
Everybody knows
Oh, we were
what
talking
glory,
about that.
Everybody knows what glory hole
Yes,
is,
everybody definitely
Okay.
knows. Yeah.
Dark room blowjob.
I can't remember who brought it up, but it came up, and
That's important.
E-Zone learned something yesterday.
But
I want to know who brought it up.
nobody actually has
remember.
seen one, right? Like nobody.
No,
I have.
actual-
I have.
What?
Oh, I have. You damn right. I have.
Because we thought they were fake. Like we thought
no,
they
they're
were
real.
No
Oh,
one
okay.
thought they
Are
were
you
fake.
joking?
Those
Not
are-
fake, but
they're-
rare, you know?
They're maybe
Okay,
rare.
Let me
yes.
throw a hypothetical, not true story out. I was in Germany one time, or
Hypothetically.
Amsterdam, or wait, I wasn't. Somebody was in Amsterdam, Germany. I don't know where the hell that person was, but he happened. This is a story that I'm hearing. I don't know if it's true or not, but he happened to see, or he happened to go into one of these glory holes
Allegedly.
with two girls, and allegedly watched those girls do some nasty things with this big long. I'm not even gonna get into that.
All right.
But I seen it. He seen it.
In Germany.
It was either Amsterdam or
Hypothetically.
Germany. It was one of the two. I don't remember.
Either the Reeperbahn in Germany or the Red Light District in Amsterdam.
Now, if you guys, especially you two over there, and you, sit here and tell me that y'all ain't never seen a glory hole,
No,
I'm
I
gonna
see.
call you on it. I'm gonna call you on it.
I have not.
Big.
I really have not.
Okay.
Never had the desire.
I know that sounds crazy, but I have not.
Oh yeah, I seen him.
Okay. So at least
been
you're
decades.
honest. You're being
It's been
honest.
decades.
You're being
How
honest.
I
do
ain't
you
seen
know
one
this dude?
recently, but I definitely seen him.
You know, just because you make a lot of money don't mean you can't be truthful anymore.
What?
I'm just saying. I mean, we had some talks earlier. I'm just like, okay, really? Really? And now you're telling me you ain't never seen?
We ain't had those kind of conversations.
No, we ain't had that, but
but no, I've not seen one.
okay, neither have I. Then.
Not in the places that I've been. I have not seen that. I've seen some crazy shit, but I have not seen that.
Well, the person that I know has seen that more than once, but we're gonna let that go.
Aren't they called peep shows?
No.
No. Peep shows are different.
No, man, and they have
Peep shows is what they had on 42nd Street.
no,
back
man.
That goes in Germany
They
too.
have rooms
Yeah,
where
they
you
have that too. Yeah,
bro. They have rooms that you go into, and somebody puts a cock outside of a hole, and the girls do whatever they want or whatever to whatever, and they perform on this thing.
Anyone putting their dick in a hole don't care who's on the other side.
And you know what?
It could be a
I'm
baby
not here-
calf. It could be
Hey.
anything.
Could be anything.
Well, I mean,
Baby goat.
at that point, does it even matter?
I'll just say, you put your
It's just
dick
a
in the
scary
hole.
I mean, you
it
put
could
your
be
dick in the
anything.
hole. Does it matter what grabs a hole to it? If you're willing to put your dick in a hole, does it matter what?
Blind faith.
Okay. Anyway,
blind faith.
That's just blind faith.
if you're going to watch something like that, you're better off taking a couple girls in there, man, and just sitting back smoking a joint. Or not that I've done that a couple, 2, 3, 4 times, but
Hypothetically.
Listen, if
you can't say there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, I wasn't doing anything.
If you got a couple of girls,
Yeah.
hypothetically,
Yeah.
you know, what do you need the glory hole for?
Because you do so much wild ass shit, you get tired of just doing wild shit in your hotel room, and you got to kind of reach out there a little bit sometimes
Okay.
because it gets boring.
All right.
You know, I mean, it's been so bad for me that I've actually had girls in the bathtub lighting matches on them and shit. So
What the
when I'm out, exactly,
Hypothetically.
I'm out there, bro. Hypothetically, some people are out there.
Some people. Yeah.
So it's called.
And I don't think that that's a bad thing.
No.
It's called a glory hole.
Yeah,
That part wasn't, but yeah.
anyway, I just.
All right, we've strayed off the map. Next
What the fuck?
Yes. Next.
Y'all
we-
miss me?
We miss you, man. Hell yeah.
Fascinating.
But I ain't lying, though.
This is
I mean,
good stuff. Educational.
It's like your dick in a box.
At my
but
age,
it's a wall.
I don't hold back anymore. You know, I just rather be honest.
You don't have to.
Just be honest.
Yeah.
And then people see that.
Glory holes. Next, we got Victoria Pastouche. She's saying, I remember.
That transition was everything, dude.
Speaking of glory holes, she's saying, I remember when one of my elementary school teachers was asking everyone in the class what their favorite show was. And I said South Park. She said, quote, that's a bad show. I shrugged and gave this look like, whatever.
Yeah.
Shout out to South Park.
Really?
All right, I have one more.
Yeah,
Shout out to South Park.
yeah.
Keeping
we're
it
not talking about-
100.
We're not talking about glory holes anymore.
Yeah, no.
Well, you are, but
You just
next.
said it.
Don't knock it till you seen one. That's some exciting shit, bro.
I can't wait till I see my first glory hole.
You
We
want me
got,
to take? Well,
He's got you covered.
Make sure you bring gaff tape
He said he could.
all right.
to gaffer the outside of the hole of any rough edges.
all right, we got Natalie Martinez. She's asking, who is your first celebrity crush? Mine was Jessica Rabbit. She's saying she's asking, who is your first celebrity crush? She's saying hers was Jessica Rabbit.
Who's she asking?
I mean,
I
motherfuckers.
gotta-
Everybody.
I think motherfuckers in my time, like that, are 50, was probably like Farrah Fawcett or somebody like that.
Yeah, I got a little story.
Heather
about-
Locklear.
I like Jane Kennedy.
Yeah.
Natalie Portman.
Yeah, I went
Wow.
for that.
My celebrity crush was that chick from Happily Ever After, Nikki Cox. And I remember one time we went.
Uh-oh.
Me
That was
and
a
you went
porn
to-
star name.
Me and you were in the valley.
Nikki Cox.
No, remember her, Nikki
Yeah,
Cox,
yeah.
the redhead.
Yeah, yeah.
Me and you were in the valley. You had your silver Denali at the time, so this is like
Yep,
a
the
long
valley.
time ago.
Still.
We went to eat or something, and we get back in the parking lot, and you get in the car, and you pass the joint, and you start smoking in the car, and I see these two people walk up, and we're both kind of looking, and I see this redhead, and I'm like, She comes close, and I recognize it's her from Happily Ever After with this dude. And this dude looks like a homeless guy, kind of. And I'm like, I think B's rolling a joint or something like that. Rolling the other one. I'm already smoking one. And I'm like, B, look. Oh, my God, that's Nikki Cox. Oh, my God, it's her. And I'm freaking out. And B looks up, and he goes, yup, with Bob, what's his name? Bobcat?
Bobcat Goldthwait.
Bobcat Goldthwait.
That's
and
right.
You looked up.
I was rolling a joint. Yeah.
You looked up, and you're like, yep, that's her with Bobcat Hellway, what is his name?
Goldthwait.
Goldthwait.
He said it right the first
And
time.
I'm like, they're together?
Yeah, it was
Oh, my God, broke my heart.
Hey, he instantaneously lost that crush.
They look into the car because they see B, and they're kind of like, hey, wait a minute, that's that dude from Cypress Hill. And there's smoke coming out of the car, like at this point.
Duh.
And they're like,
Right.
hey.
Right.
And they get in the car, and you can tell they're both talking. I think that's that guy from Cypress Hill. Like, you can read their lips. And I'm just, like, staring at her.
Yeah, we're watching them, and
He's looking
they're
at
seeing
me,
us.
and I'm just like, looking at Nikki like,
Why?
Completely
He's like,
crushed.
why?
Oh.
Why?
look at that. Come on.
Why? Bobcat.
Bobcat, why'd you give me this pain?
Why did I have to see that?
He does that thing,
Oh, shit.
That shows all you gotta be funny. You can get the hottest chicks. You just gotta be funny. You gotta.
Is that what it is? You gotta be funny?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not about being good looking.
Sometimes.
Sometimes what Bob Seger says, I'm not good looking, but I ain't shy. That's me, man. I ain't good
Personality.
looking, but I ain't
That's half
shy.
of the
I'm
battle
not
won.
afraid to tell you
That's half the
what
battle.
I think and what I want you to do and financially what it's going to
Yeah.
cost it.
Oh shit! See,
All right. Pablo.
Yes, sir. We got Herbs 1. He's saying Watagwan, fellas.
Watagwan.
Saying Psilocybin Asylum 1, 2, 3. My invitation is still open
All right.
for the oyster tasting and quality seafood in Redondo Beach.
Oh, we're down.
Tony A stopped by and we chopped it up.
Trust.
Come through, fellas. I got you.
We'll get down there. Trust that. Send us your information at BeRealTV contest@gmail.com.
Strong oysters.
Word. And we'll definitely come down there. How many more we got, Pablo?
A handful.
All right. Let's rock through 'em.
We got Colton Hagen. He's saying Skinny Pablo has 2 days to cook me a steak. All right.
Get on your job. Get
Pablo. Get a
Shout out to
ribeye.
Colton.
Yep.
Mr. Hall.
All right, we'll see what happens. We got Utah Hockey saying #free Bobo contribution. Eep. Thank you again for that. You'll free the Bobos worldwide. We got Dag. He's asking, what are some things to look for in good quality hash?
Damn. Good
Hash is a
quality
loose
hash.
term nowadays.
Yeah. I don't know. I haven't fucked with hash in a long time, but it's hard to say because we don't really fuck with it that much anymore.
I can't get fucking, never mind.
Well, there's that hash, and then a lot of people refer to concentrates as hash.
Yeah, well, there's that, but I'm saying
Do you
Especially
remember
the
back in
live
the day in
resin.
Germany?
I think he's talking about that.
That's the
chunk.
Moroccan.
Oh, yeah,
that's
yeah,
the
the
Moroccan
Moroccan.
hash.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Because none of that gets tested, and you never know
was
what
pressed.
the fuck that's made from.
Oh, it's made from a lot of hands.
Well, we know that. We know that, but like in terms of like strain and genetic and all that stuff,
yeah.
you just never
No
know.
clue.
So
It's just the cheapest of the cheapest shit.
yeah, so it's kind of
like the
hard.
brick wheat.
I usually like the soft hash. That's like
Yeah, they had the Afghan.
the Afghan
Well,
shit.
my favorite hash was always the stuff that was the lightest in color. Like I don't want
That
filthy
too.
dark shit.
But you never
like
found any like
dirty
soft
hand,
hash in that light
was
color.
always dark.
It was always like crumbly. All
Got
right.
ripped on it though. That
Sure
stuff gets
did.
You ripped.
Didn't taste bad neither. All right, what else you got? Anything?
We got the Kraken. He's saying, can I get a birthday shout out for myself, Tommy? My
Happy
birthday is tomorrow.
birthday, you.
Happy birthday tomorrow. Whoop party 1, 2, 3.
Happy
1, 2,
birthday,
3.
man.
Happy
You know,
birthday.
party right, all top shelf, no booth.
1, 2, 3.
And make it positive always, man. You know what I'm saying? Have a good time. Take the weekend. This is your birthday weekend, man. party responsibly.
After I quit smoking cigarettes, we were in Denmark, went to Christiania, and someone got me like a nice handful of the ready rolls. They make the little tobacco and hash cigarettes. So I was already non-smoker, but I was like, well, these got hash in it, so it's like, these are joints. But it was a good, nice little tobacco cheat for me at that time, but I haven't smoked since.
Word
I haven't smoked hash since then either.
Yeah. I mean, we smoked the Giggle Stick last week, but, I mean, before that, it's been a few years. All right. Pablo, any more?
We have a few more. GDP Smoke is saying salute to the doctor. Still on my way home from the dispo. Thanks for another week of the highest podcast going. Shout out to GF, Skinny P, and Strong Tone. For the party 1, 2, 3.
Let's go. Party 1, 2, 3.
Yep. Texas Mickey Molotov Cocktail saying BC Canada was promoting glory holes last year. Is it the truth? Wow. All right. The government involved. I guess they're taxing
Government glory holes. We must tax.
These are safe and regulated glory holes. You have nothing to be concerned
You
about.
have nothing to fear.
Yes.
Eye friendly.
All right.
Moving to Canada. We got Four Corners 505 saying GF, who would win in a street fight between Haku, Shamrock, Andre the Giant, and Brock Lesnar, all prime form, of course, in your opinion. All right.
Jesus.
If Andre were to get his hands on any of the people you just mentioned, he would snap their neck.
Wow.
He was a big
Andre
dude.
was a true giant. I mean, giant strength, giant drinking, giant everything. I mean, if he got his hands on you,
It's over.
yeah, I mean, like you'd be his little bitch.
Wow.
If he wanted you to be.
You could outrun him, though. You could
You
outrun
could
him.
definitely, I don't know, well, at the time I could outrun his ass.
Yeah, I think anyone could outrun
But you
him.
wouldn't want him getting them big ass
Yeah.
mitts on you because you
But don't get comfortable and stop somewhere
No.
like, he give
Don't
up.
stop.
Don't stop and turn
No.
your back and not.
No, you don't mess with Andre.
No.
Stay running.
We got one more.
Knock it.
This is Sacred Cali Life. He's saying, saludos, gentlemen. Thank you for all the effort it takes to do this show all week. I listen at work, on my ride home, then finish the show at home. Party 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
Party 1, 2, 3.
Thank you,
Party
dude.
1, 2, 3.
Thanks
What
for
up?
watching.
Thank you very much. And
Yep.
Thank you for all the 5150s and your submissions and your comments, shout outs, and questions. We appreciate them. Keep them coming always. Aton, shout outs.
Thanks for having me on here again as a filler. And make sure you guys check out my photography on Instagram at Private Photo. Thank you.
So private. GF.
Why'd you have to say a filler? But anyway, I'm not a filler. I hope I'm fam here.
No,
But
you are, fam.
You are.
please follow me on my Instagram. I'm the Godfather. Check my link into my YouTube channel. Subscribe to it. I know I'm a little lazy on it, but I'm going to get on it. And just peace to everybody. And if you ain't never been to a glory hole, take a couple girls, check it out if you got that power.
Thanks for the
Pretty
advice.
strong.
SkinnyPapa.com, Rostu.com, get the new gear. We got some new beats up as well. And go to MakeBeats247.com. You can catch the live stream of Skinny Papa sitting there making beats and smoking the bong. And also Mosai Music on YouTube. And I'll be posting a link to my Discord as well as DJ C Minus's, who's not here. DJCminus.com. What's up, Christian?
Well, thanks for having me, guys. And also, I wanted to give B something that I got. One of my buddies in Europe made you a little present.
Oh, thank you so much.
His name is Jadron. He runs a tattoo shop in Belgium called Golden Mirror Tattoo. And he made you some customs with he's basically, because of the pandemic, he couldn't the tattoo shops were closed.
Oh,
So
that's
he's
hard.
been doing his art on shoes.
Oh, that's cool, man.
Check that out.
That's fresh.
Yeah, it's pretty sick, huh?
That's one.
And there's like the other side.
Sick. Oh, there we go.
The 1 and 2.
Wow.
Or
Cypress
2 and 1.
OGs.
Dope.
tied on.
Those are sick.
Yeah, so you can check out his Instagram, Golden Mirror Tattoo.
About to follow
He's
him.
got a bunch of he did Ice Cube, he did Snoop Dogg, he did a bunch of people.
That's awesome.
He's a
Thank you
big
very
fan.
much.
No worries. He's a big fan of music, so.
Thank you very much to the homie for that. That shit is awesome. Steph Tone.
Yo, what up? Shout out to UB for having such an awesome place where we can all speak freely and have a great time doing that. MosaiMusic.com, MOSAI music.com, where you can get a strong gear at. Thank you. Thank you to all in the Asylum and the 5150s. Thanks for hanging out. Love it.
Word up. Thank you, everybody, for your time, energy, love, and support. We do this with you. Yeah, not only for you, but with you. You know what I'm saying? Because it's better that way, right? We're a community, we're a family, and you're growing with us, and we appreciate that always. You know, stay smoking that good. Treat each other right, treat yourself right. Don't be getting caught up in the booth way of thinking. You know, negativity is an obstacle. You can get around that. That's nothing. You can move through it, move around it. Just think positive, all right? Don't let that booth shit get in your mindset, all right? Don't be smoking that booth, especially that, because, you know, how could you live with yourself if you did? Anyway, stay with love. Love is the key, man, and spread it. Check us out in the mix right after this on Twitch, B_Real TV. If you got the Amazon Prime account, you can catch that Twitch subscription on the monthly for free. Join us there right now. We're going to get into the mix. Stay easy. We'll see you Monday. But for those that are going to come check us out, we'll see you in the mix. One.
Get right in the right.